Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to episode number 28 of MLB 22, the show. I'm your favorite popular creator, Zach Dawson, with our awesome community, with our 375 mods and our followers. If you guys want to catch more than 2 hours of baseball every Saturdays and Sundays, pretty much for MLB 22, only on the weekends, guys, primarily. For our awesome give the community, wanting one zone, make a love sell out, brother. How you doing? For our 375 mods and our followers. Well, you guys can hit that like button, support button, and comment. As always, love, support, and respect is always the key. Stay positive and loyal, and now it's power, where we meet new community members and new friends one step at a time. Today's day, guys, we're already in the fourth day of pretty much the final month of the fourth quarter. And what do you call it, guys? What do you call it, you may ask? And that will be December 4th, 2022, as we are officially 4 days away until the Game Awards. Coming up this week as we speak. Anytime we manage to meet new community members, new friends, guys, one step at a time. I gotta thank One Zone for putting a link in. Never give up, guys, never surrender. Never. Say never. That's the important thing. All you gotta do, guys, is share, tweet, and, follow and share. Share and follow me, guys, Zach Dawson. On Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and Reddit, minus TikTok and Snapchat. I just got done having a good night's sleep, guys, and pretty much had a good Saturday yesterday, and no, it wasn't too bad, but it was good. It was good doing my own thing and having views and beliefs. Anything else that's more sparkly and pretty much awesome. You guys have an account on Twitter today. You guys can follow me and share me out, guys. Zach Dawson. As I mentioned, 4 years active on Twitter. Pretty much always and counting. We have guys over 6 years on YouTube, coming up with 7 on July 30th of next year, of 2023, and also 5 years of on Twitter the same way once we get there. I'm going to give you guys a nice YouTube poll while I'm doing this. Also, guys, my love and I, 1,988. My fifth rose, make a love shout out. How you doing? Good to see you. Welcome back to our awesome community, for our 375 mods and our amazing followers. How's my dearest doing? My fifth rose, by the way, it's Pinky Gray, by the way. For our awesome gift to community. With a good trail, with a good trailer for the okay, there we go. But while we're at it, guys, all you guys gotta do is inform your name and how long you've been active on Twitter. And all we gotta do, guys, is follow and share and follow. Zach Dawson, guys, is an awesome, gifted, popular name for 110 years combined between 1912 to 2022 of this year. With a good trailer for the upcoming HBO series for the Last of Us coming up. Well, guys, while I'm doing this poll, if you guys have an account on Steam, any sports, music, RPGs, action adventures, shooting, you guys can do two transactions. Pretty much any one of two different ways. What are your opinions? There we go. But yeah, guys, one of two different ways. Welcome to use your own credit card. Decent, pretty much good amounts like Steam cards, like 20s, 50s, 100 evens. I haven't bought anything new on Steam for a while, but anything else that's more to cooperate. Go and give you guys a nice YouTube poll to finalize. But yeah, guys, and while I'm playing Final Fantasy, Assassin's Creed, you guys only recall, I will be buying Assassin's Creed Mirage by next year. And that's only on the PS5, exactly. So, that's coming up very shortly. I love Assassin's Creed ever since day one now. Pretty much between back and forth, but kind of like, instead of not sort to the back, but more to the front at this point. For our awesome community. and so much more to really take in and have some good extras. As long as there's a lot more to combine, but some of that to really take a neutral zone. Remember Danger Zone from Top Gun and also Maverick. Guys have an account, if I'm playing co-op games, guys, like Final Fantasy, wait, no. Final Fantasy 14 is one of them, along with Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, Lego games like Star Wars, The Hobbit, Lord of the Rings, um, Jurassic Park, Pirates of the Caribbean, anything that's really entertaining for you. Um, you guys can play co-op as any time you want, or as good an amount of times you want, as long as you guys have a good gaming schedule, like I do. You guys understand? All I do is 5 games instead of 6. That's going to be that's most likely going to be the entire thing to kick off, next year, to kick off 2023 with a bang. At this point, we're already having our 6-year opportunity for Night to Sign coming up. That's coming up on February 10th, after this month, and also the first month of January. So that's going to be interesting, romantic and beautiful, greater. Anything else that's more to cooperate, more extra. If you like playing sports, guys, like baseball, Madden, soccer, tennis, golf, anytime you want. That's why I have one awesome community, guys. Jack Dawson 93 is my name. I've been a big fan of RPGs since I was a kid. Sports immortality, ever since for a good, awesome amount of time. Amount of time, guys, ever since I was a good-sized teen. Ever since day one. So yeah, guys, that is Twitter and Steam. If you have an account on Instagram, check out Kevin. 5 years on his first account. Over 2 years on his second account. We got each other connected on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Reddit. Nice TikTok, but no Snapchat. You guys want likes, support, comments, views, watch hours to help you guys get monetized. Apparently my butt has to wait another 30 consecutive days. Because I didn't do step 2 last night. And basically I'm still having the same plain errors, and apparently I still have to wait another 30 plus days, probably at the end of this month, to get to 2023 of January, involving the AdSense changes, so. Well, it's pretty much not much to comply, but I think I'm going to stay monetized forever to make sure everything's good to go, and anything else is not working with a paella or something. But I haven't told Vivian, but you guys are the first ones to know, for our awesome community. Thank you, my girl, Rosina. You always have a nice style when it comes to live streaming. You guys have not checked her out, she's really nice. So yeah, guys, you guys can check out the following days for Kevin. He's awesome, loving, caring, very supportive, trustworthy, amazing. He tries to stop by every once in a while. Pretty much every 1 to 2 days a week, every week, and pretty much. But he's live 24/7, just like my girl Sony's Adventures, my second girl Johanna. So you guys can check out those 3 as much as you want. That's why we're one awesome community. And your favorite popular creator, guys, is me, Zach Dawson. For 110 years, between 1912 to 2022, either way. Never give up, guys, never surrender, stay occupied, entertained, and always stay motivated as much as you can. We only meet and greet new community members, new friends, one step at a time. It's pretty much better than nothing to really transition. I want to occupy, take one step, and instead of taking a lot of steps, maybe like tons of steps, like following the yellow brick road from the Wizard of Oz or something. But yeah, guys, for our awesome community, remember, guys, love, support, and respect is the key. Stay positive and loyal, and now it's power. By the way, guys, my brother, Running Egg, almost 24 hours, 7 days a week as well. For anything else, to make our awesome community more entertaining, and that's why Jack Dawson is a gift of popular name. Always has and always has and always will. Better than nothing, to go spectacular and more entertaining. The most very important, guys, since I have to wait another 4 plus weeks for that crap to happen between AdSense. I mean, I'm still monetized right now, but you know, I pretty much had an opportunity to probably follow suit involving step 2. But I've been having errors for the past 2 months now. I mean, honestly, 2 months. after step 2 probably not prove me wrong. But it's whatever. The most very important thing, guys, well, when you're voting a land, you guys can either vote a land at 38 and the Grand Summon at 14. The most very important thing for our awesome gifted community and your favorite popular creator, Zach Dawson, for 1 out of 10 years combined. Well, over 6 years on YouTube this year, Quiz Out 2022, and over 4 years on Twitter. As we watch videos in full, like, support, and comment, share, and follow me, guys, Zach Dawson on Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and also Reddit. Every 19 to 20 minutes, guys, a handful of news, fellow awesome community, and your favorite popular creator, guys, Zach Dawson, for 1 out of 10 years, fellow awesome community on me, guys, your most popular name of all time, Zach Dawson, from Titanic for 110. Next year, guys, will be 111, but it'll be down the road somewhere. As long as we're not listening to Alan Jackson. Or maybe Toby Keith, they're pretty good country singers. Pretty much lessons in the making. Also, guys, my highest likes, over 6 years between YouTube and over 4 on Twitter. 808 likes, guys, in total. Views 1478 and mods 375. So, guys, the Mets came out of a day off. We did do a game between the first place Braves taking on the Cubs. And now my Mets guys have an opportunity to sort that first place lead with the Braves right now, coming out of Atlanta. Morning, Vivian. Make a love shout out. Happy late birthday, my sister. Sister Vivian Designs. How you doing today? It's good to see you. And today, guys, for our awesome community, as we get right to it, my Mets have a record of 14-11 on the weekends for base MLB 22, for 2 hours plus every weekend.
Thank you.
And my Mets guys will be hosting a 3-game series, and the Phillies have a record of 9-16. So if the Mets get a win today, pretty much all bets are off between the Braves and the Mets, between both of them. Because after the Mets are done with the Phillies of a 3-game series and Citi Field, guess who they're taking on? It's going to be Mets and the Braves. So that's going to be interesting. So it's game 1, guys, at Philly Stadium, and it's Max Sosa, a powerful pitcher, taking on Aaron Nola. But yeah, guys, I pretty much had a couple of donuts between this Dunkin' Donuts place here in the United States of OHIO, and I will say I had a couple of donuts. Spent time with my Subway family for the entire time, coming out of last night here today, and pretty much enjoying myself when, my friend had, so was in the Christmas parade, and her and I were calling a little bit more until a bit after, a little over 11:30 yesterday, so she asked me why I was not in it. I'm like, I didn't want to have to freeze to death, but 9 times out of 10, I was going to be jumping inside or outside that parade, but I'm like, I'm going to go ahead and spend time with my Subway family for a while, so make sure there's nothing wrong, make sure everything's occupied, so. And once I was at Subway, guys, pretty much with my Subway family in total, between from yesterday in the morning towards, probably around 5 or 5:30. And I pretty much had supper when I got back to the house. It wasn't too bad, but more than something to occupy. But it's gifted. Alright, guys. Starting pitcher for my Mets. We're going to keep the unbeaten record. He's the only one that's left, to be honest. And that would be the strong pursuit, guys, right-hander, Max Sosa. And on the replay, guys, for my Mets in total. As I mentioned earlier, between back and forth, Mets know what they got to do. Catch up the Atlanta Braves, keep on winning. And Max Sosa, guys, he has 3-0, 3 wins, no losses today, with a 2.84 Orion Davids, which was pretty much closer to almost 290, but pretty much in the twos column. Which is better than nothing to probably stay suit, keep strong, and pretty much keeping sharp, nice and sharp. So awesome to give the community. But Max Sosa is really good, though. And here's the starting lineup, guys, for the Mets. Pretty much in a good order. You guys know what they are. You've got guys starting Marte at center. Let's go on at DH. Peter Alonso at first. Sadie Davis at third. Dan McNeil is at second base, guys, in 5th position. Mark Conhigh at left. Francisco Lindor at short. Brennan Nemo at right. And James McCann is batting ninth. Only doing, guys, the catching today. Well, guys, Cisco Lindor has a 164 average. So he's going to be caught out of the lineup today. Not having a favorable choice. But Emo, guys, has a weak 192 batting average as well. So he's going to be on the bench as well. Between anything else on the replay. James McCann, guys, also is getting the break today. Not taking care of right-handed pitching very well, so he's not going to be in position above the average. But yeah, guys, I had my own time, and as soon as I get through 2 hours of baseball here today, Beloved, I'm going to have a couple hours here tonight. Because all she's got to do, what's up, Polo? How you doing? You love shout out? It's due to the fact, well, it's only been like 3 days since Beloved and I haven't technically had time together. But she did have supper after the Christmas parade last night, which technically, guys, it only lasted between 20 to 25 minutes, if I'm right. Well, as I mentioned earlier, I mean, I was at a Christmas parade in the past. I mean, with my cheer squad and whatnot, but pretty much always a good experience. That's why I'm so later thanks to my future fiance and my sister Taylor, the United States. Alright, guys, for the Mets today, starting pitcher on the replay will be Max Scherzer. Bringing his 5th overall start. He has an impressive 3-0 record with a 284 earned average. And starting us off, guys, top of the first. Game 1 at Citi Field, home of my Mets, will be Matt Burley. And on the replay, guys, Burley's only batting a $150. Scherzer will set the targets for him. He has to pitch to Matt. That's going to be a ball to begin. Did you guys do anything exciting during the weekend? Well, not really. I mean, I'm pretty much enjoying myself. Well, my opponent was only doing her own thing. I've had MLB 22 since April. But this game is tied, guys, with 1 or 2. I mean, some good things on it. I mean, that's why I've been a big fan of baseball since I was a kid. You know, ever since I was a team with Madden. You know, did plenty of good stuff on the PSP and a little bit on the Xbox 360 and the PS3. But I had both consoles pretty much back to back for 6 months in total. And that would be 6 plus 6 equals 1 for you. Well, guys, Scherzer will pitch to Matt. That's 3 balls and 1 strike. You guys do not want to walk a batter if you're facing the first lineup. We got Scherzer sets the target to Matt. And that's going to be a foul and a cut seamer. Morning Zell, what's up, brother? Make a left shout out. About 375 mods and our followers. Oh, Lincoln Park today, nice. It's not the same if Bennett says to Bennington, buddy. It really isn't, but he's one of the best badass singers of all time. I mean, I remember having my own. I had about 2 albums of Lincoln Park. And then you also have Mike Sonoa, which he's also a class act too. But honestly, guys, 9 times out of 10, I used to have Coldplay over the years. I haven't had a music album for a while. But those musics are far and gone, but they will always be in our hearts. Yeah, exactly. I mean, you've got Breaking the Habit, Bleeding Out from Linkin Park, which that was pretty much a classic theory. I don't think they're making another new album, depending who. I mean, I don't see them making another. Pretty much having another lead singer for Linkin Park right now, depending what they do for next year. But, I mean, it's going to be hard to say. Let's see where that's going to go. I mean, even though Sampson Bennington's been passing away until, I mean, ever since till the end of last year. I think it's probably October or September, maybe one of the final months of 2020. I mean, he's only been gone for like a year or 2, but he is one of the best singers of all time. They're doing an active rock group like Linkin Park only. No, it's collaborating with Mark Horton. Or Mike Morton at this point. Well, guys, Scherzer, we're going to make solid work. It's the pitch to Munoz, guys. He's batting 242 on the replay. And nice work by Max Scherzer, guys, on the replay. He struck him out. Out on strikes, and that's out number 2 already. Yeah, he's only been gone for 5 years now. But he's one of the best of all time. I mean, Chester Bennington gone. I mean, ever since he got started with Lincoln Park, you know, people started loving it, involving him, Mike Sanoa, and the rest of the band. I mean, I used to listen to Lincoln Park, but I haven't listened to them for a long time. I mean, they had some pretty good music back then, and they really did. Alright, guys, we got some icy news to talk about this morning. On a Sunday morning for baseball. Remember, guys, love, support, and respect is always the key. Be positive and loyal, and now it's the power. Okay, so we're gonna make short work. Bryce Harper's batting 247 on the replay. That's 1 ball and 2 strikes now. But anytime we manage to meet and greet new committee members, guys, one snap at a time, about 375 miles on our followers. We're gonna get to that in a second, buddy. I mean, we don't usually get a lot of icy news on the weekends when it comes to every Saturdays and Sundays in the mornings. But and he'll strike out Bryce Harper, guys. Nice work by the starting pitcher, Max Scherzer. He's a dangerous pitcher today, but not too bad. But alright, guys, we go to the bottom of the first. No score. And here comes the team. That's why we're going to catch up the Braves at first place. Here come the Mets.
Bottom of the first.
Alright, guys, starting pitcher today for the Fighting Phils. The Fighting Philadelphia Phillies today, guys. Will be number 27, Aaron Nola. Looking at his 5th game appearance. He has a good record of 3 wins and 1 loss on the replay, with a 326 run average. And starting us off, guys, leading off for the Mets, with Starling Marte. He's off to a nice 9-game hitting streak. 3 homers, 11 runs driven in. He's batting 250. That's going to be foul on a circle change. But alright, guys, anytime we manage to meet new committee members, new friends only, our awesome community, and your favorite popular creator, guys, me, Zach Dawson, all we gotta do is share and follow and share, guys, me, between Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and Reddit. And Starling Marte, guys, is already out on strikes, and that's out number 1. Well, that's pretty much a shock, but no surprise, or anything else mistaken. Pretty much anything else that could probably transfer. Pretty much the total in general, our awesome community. But all we gotta do, guys, is follow and share on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and Reddit, like TikTok and Snapchat. Batting second, guys, against Luis Guillorme. He's batting second on the replay. And on the replay, guys, for Luis Guillorme, for baseball every weekend, for 2 hours plus. Guillorme, guys, 255, 7 RBIs driven in. Aaron Nola will pitch to Lewis. He sets the target. It's going to be 2 balls now.
Yeah, that's ball 2.
We're going to have an account on Twitter today. The best sense you guys can really do. Like having greatness, awesomeness. Pretty much anything exciting. That's going to be a fly out to left center field, guys. He makes the catch in time on the Phillies defense. And there you go, receives it. And that's out number 2 already. That's pretty much something out of secret, but more public in total.
They're deep, first and foremost, but
yeah, guys, you guys can follow me and share me out, guys. Zach Dawson, 4 years active on Twitter, over 6 years active on YouTube. And here comes the man, guys, the former the defending home run derby champion, like in 2021, Pete Alonso. And on the replay, guys, he's batting 217. With 6 homers and 16 runs driven in. You'll be facing Aaron Nola. You'll pitch to Pete. That's 1 ball and 1 strike now. You don't see that very often. Well, along with the second player, guys, and also has 6 home runs, and that is Eduardo Escobar. And it is. Well, guys, that's going to be a fly out to center field. He gets it, tosses on it, makes the catch. No worries, and the side is retired.
We played an inning.
Well, I got it's still early. Mets know what they got to do. Trying to catch up with the Braves at number 1 on the replay. We're at the top of the second inning, guys. No score. Game 1 at Citi Field.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit.
All right, guys. Batting 4th today. Top of the second, leading off for the Phillies, will be Kyle Schwarber. He's having a good season. On the replay, guys, 275 in total. 4 homers, 13 runs driven in. Guys, Scherzer will pass to Schwarber. And also, guys, yeah, my love and I, 1,988 days. I still got one of the 2 items.
The right-hander deals.
I I mean, ever since I took care of Amazon last week. I mean, I would say probably almost about a week now. But, and I told him it's going to be a massive surprise because, you know, I mean, it's going to be interesting how this plays out. I mean, for all of us. That's why it's been almost 2000. That's why Love and I have a festival band together, so we're still getting married and have physical engagement. As long as we have a family meeting, so coming in 1 or 2,
I'd say,
and we're going to be there to see it, guys. Twin Off Pizza. What all you guys need to do is inform your name and and how long you've been active on Twitter, maybe your numbers, and that way, guys, you're welcome to follow me and share me out. Zach Dawson.
Pumps in a strike, and
the most popular name of all time.
3-1
for 110 years, it's more colorful, amazing, entertaining, and a strong interest.
That one misses.
And that's going to be a walk, guys. And here come the Phillies now. That's a lead-off walk. I mean, that's the worst thing. That's pretty much the worst kind you could probably do. You have a pretty good starting pitcher for a team, and try to walk the batter just like that. That's pretty much easier said than done. Batting fifth, guys, against Didi Gregorius. And on the replay for Didi so far. He's only batting $171, guys. 4 homers, 10 runs driven in.
And that one fouled
Nobody
off.
out, running on at first. Pretty much stays in position and glares on a little bit. Pretty much that tells the difference. Guys have an account on Steam. Any sports, music, RPGs, action adventure.
At the belt and fire.
You guys can do any purchases anytime you want. That's going to be a foul on the curve. You'll see a 1 ball and 2 strikes for him. Welcome to use your own credit card, guys, to grab the Steam gift cards anytime you want. And if you love playing RPGs like Final Fantasy, Assassin's Creed, God of War, Paulo, you pretty much said, I think once or twice, and I think also Eric Garcia, for our awesome community, about 375 miles in our followers today. Now, you guys said that, you guys think that God of War Ragnarok is going to win. You see, guys, the only top few games that have a bigger chance of winning Game of the Year coming up this Thursday of this week is you've got God of War Ragnarok, Elden Ring, I mean, the top 3 minus Stray and Xenoblade Chronicles 3, you've got Horizon 2, Elden Ring, and ZOW Ragnarok. Those 3 games are really good. But if I still had to pick the top 2, still the top 2 guys, Elden Ring and God of War Ragnarok. Well, you guys will have Ragnarok tomorrow after work. Tuesday night after bowling, probably not. I mean, for the last one's probably 1 for 95, but just remember, any game I do, every Tuesday and Wednesdays, that game gets 95 minutes plus. To create more expression, but better than a decent time at this point.
On third with 2 out.
But it all depends. If we love playing sports like Madden, soccer, golf, tennis, Steam has plenty of that going around. Any games you want to check out with awesome gameplay, graphics, comparisons, excitement, entertainment, and see what games that can benefit you. When you're only using a credit card or go after Steam gift cards, it's 20s, 50s, 100s from Walmart, GameStop, Best Buy, Amazon, eBay, any other store. If you like playing co-op games like Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 2, Lego games, let me rinse my right cheek. It's been itching me a little bit today. But not too much, structure. We got guys, Lego games like The Hobbit, Star Wars, Lord of the Rings. Lord of the Rings and Star Wars has been on all throughout the weekend, ever since this past Friday. So, 11 are always big Star Wars fans. Always have and always will. And, yeah. Let's play any co-op games anytime you want. As long as you guys find me. Zach Dawson 93 for more details. And he'll strike him out, guys. Like Scherzer strikes out Real Muto. And the side is retired. Gets it nice and steamy. Going into the campfire. Well, guys, we got a bomb in second. No score. And it's game 1 at Citi Field. Home of the Mets. My Mets were going to continue its situation. Bring a step a little bit. Well, guys, bottom of the second. Batting fourth today. Leading off for the Mets, guys, be J.D. Davis. And on the replay for Davis, he's having a decent run. He's batting 200, guys. 3 homers, 8 runs driven in. He'll be facing Aaron Nola. Nola pitch to J.D. That's going to be a ball to give him. We got to have an account on Instagram. Check out Kevin. We got each other on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and Reddit. Minus TikTok and Snapchat. First account, guys, over 5 years. And pretty much doing some exciting stuff. If you guys want likes, support, comments, views, watch hours to help you guys really get monetized. Kevin's our man. Let's say with my second road to Sohana. Actually, my second road to Sohana, guys, and also Sony's Adventures. They'll stream on live 24/7. If you guys want to be monetized, they'll help you guys get super chats, stickers, and thanks. Or have you guys get to pretty much, have an opportunity to accept Streamlabs. As I know, my brother Gasly, I actually love the brother to death. I'm brother to heaven. He's a really nice guy, but I haven't jumped into Golf City for a long time, but he's a really nice guy. As it goes. Pretty much as a real life guy. And possessor. So it's pretty much interesting. More against it, but not too bad. Well, I got Sam McNeil's batting 234 on the replay. And he's salvaged 2 strikes already. White Sox are up 3-0, guys. Braves are playing today, visiting the Rangers. But it's more settled and more awesome and more entertaining. Never give up, guys. Never surrender. Stay awesome, stay entertained. Always keep your heads up and focus.
Second inning here, no
But on the guys, Kevin, gets to check him out 24/7. Welcome to my second row, Sohana.
The next pitch misses. 2-2.
Sorty. And also guys running it almost 24 hours, 7 days a week. As always, guys, love, support, and respect is the key. That's ground ball to sort. Pretty much on 8 different tips. It's about the first of time defensively. And that's the second out of the inning. Nothing going so far, guys, for the Mets, but still in second place on the standings on the replay. But we're going to take a different advantage. Well, guys, with 4 homers and 7 runs driven in on the replay, batting 224 against Mark Conha. You guys know him will pitch to Conha. Once again, guys, ground ball to Sword. And that's the end of the inning. After 2 innings on the replay.
And the Mets go down 1-2-3.
Alright, guys, after 2 innings, we go to top of the 3rd. Phillies nothing, Mets nothing. It is game 1, guys, at Citi Field.
Back here in Queens.
Top of the 3rd inning, guys. Stepping up next, leading off for the Phillies will be Zohan Camargo. He's batting 250, guys, on the replay. Next Soto, we're going to keep his wins attack. They'll pitch to Camargo. That's going to be foul on the slider. That's 1 strike. But that's one shout-outs. Welcome to Also Vote Alan the Whole New World at 38 by 24. We're at the Greatest Showman at 14.
And that's in for a strike.
With rewrite starts, to be honest, too. If you're Jackman, see what Dylan is probably not in it. And also Zac Efron. Mr. High School Musical himself. But one of the greatest of all time. My guy says I'm going to make short work. It's going to be a foul on the 4-seamer from home plate. But it's more to the structure. The most very important thing, guys, while awesome give the community, as we watch videos in full, like, support, and comment, guys. Follow me and share me out, guys. Zach Dawson, 1912 to this year of 2022, and that's me, the most awesome popular creator of all time, from Titanic in total. With Twitter, guys, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Reddit, and a little bit extra. Alright, guys, we got some icy news to talk about today. Today's date is December 4th, Sunday morning doing baseball today, on the replay, 2022. Every 19 to 20 minutes, guys, a handful of icy news. We're in one awesome community, and your awesome popular creator, me, guys, Zach Dawson. Never give up, never surrender, guys. Never salutation, or above average. That's 3 balls in a row, guys, for Max Scherzer. He's only given up 1 walk already. See if he proves anything wrong. So the guys will pitch to Camargo. And that's going to be a foul on a curveball. Would have been something different, but different size of it. Alright, guys, today's date is December 4th, 2022. So without further ado, that's going to be a fly out to center, guys. So Martinez there, makes the catch. And he got it, out number 1. Alright, guys, let's see what we got for you guys today. For awesome community. You guys can really check out some exciting. But I don't think Glenn is just hanging around today. As 14 hours ago from last night to today, first Sunday morning for our awesome community. As you guys can see, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse gets an amazing image and a trailer release date. It's going to Anna Bank Hurst, to be honest, clear. We got one ball. McSouza will pitch to Byron Scott. And the replay is batting 200 even. That's 2 balls now. Was this really not really abuse? Maybe it's something worth to take on the table. McSouza will pitch to Strott. He probably got a strike on the board, so that's what it really is transition. We are guys, just to really confirm, coming up on December 13th. On December 13th, guys, which is also exactly Final Fantasy VII Crisis Reunion comes in too. It's coming in for the PS5 and the rest of our consoles. So that's more of something that I can really get prepared for. I have not seen Spider-Man the Spider-Verse, but I've heard the entire thing was good. I mean, I've heard the franchise of Spider-Man's pretty good. But I know a lot of us lost it doing Spider-Man 3 with Tobey Maguire and Kirsten Dunst. And so the guys will walk them. Now they'll walk guys. And here come the Phillies now. We don't see that much more often. I think that's walk number 2. Even though Scissor is a starter. I mean, I don't think anybody should be shocked or surprised. Well guys, next batter is Matt Burling. That's going to be a strike on the board. But I want his first one out. Last outing guys, he was 0 for 5. Could not get much of anything. But he is 0 for 1. That says I will pitch to Matt. That's going to be 2 strikes. Nice work.
This is one of those situations.
Yeah, guys. The first day of a trailer for Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse will be coming out on September the 13th of next week. It's 5 days after the Game Awards. And during the same day, guys. Besides that, with Final Fantasy VII Crisis Core Reunion. I've heard that game's gonna be good. I mean, decent, better than the PSP version. I mean, I've been that game over the years, and that's gonna be a strikeout, guys. And so does not stop getting him out. And that's out number 2. But as far as the theaters go, it's gonna be June 2nd, guys, with Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. Gonna be swinging sway to wow the audiences with 6 major art styles. So I think that's gonna be great.
Now it's the second baseman,
2, making a love shout out says, how you doing? Welcome back. We got next batter is Yoa Munoz. That's 1 strike by Sosa. Sosa knows what he's doing. Gonna keep the Mets in the winning column. He struck out his first time up. 2 outs guys put him on at first base. Sosa will pitch to Munoz. 1 ball this time.
And 1-1.
Okay, got some takeout guys from Lego Island to Skywalker Saga of Lego Star Wars today.
And a pitch.
The picks, I mean, the pretty good picks. You guys can take out the best picks for the best Lego games. The top 10 of all time. Out of the rest, guys, I know that I don't think there's been any other Zones game for Lego recently. And, I mean, yes, it's gonna be awesome. Any Mega Love Setup says, how you doing? I can't complain. How are you? How awesome give the community. Well, 375 mods and our followers. Well, guys, that's going to be a ground ball to the left, and he is safe on the throw.
Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones
and here come the Phillies, guys. Thought it was going to be the final round of the inning. Gets a hit. Well, I can't complain otherwise. A little bit tired, but a little bit steamy. Pretty much pretty good steam, rather. But it's all good in general. Roseanne Garcia, making a left set out says, how you doing? Welcome to our awesome community. Well, that's 2 outs, run first and second. Here comes the legendary Bryce Harper. That's going to be 1 strike on him. Good way to astound it. Bryce Harper guys on the replay. He struck out his first time up. No, all my years, guys, when it comes to Lego games, Lego Harry Potter, I haven't played that game in ages. But if I restart that game from scratch with a new save data, it'll probably be after I beat Tales of Rise, which Tales of Rise should have a finale this week. Well, we're going to be a little more certain though, if it's going to be coming in very shortly or not. I mean, it's been 70 episodes, and it has. Make sure those strikes him out, guys. Gets him out on strikes, or harder, and he got him. Well, guys, we go to bottom of the third inning. Now score. Game 1 at City Field on the replay.
And welcome back.
Well, guys, bottom of the third. And here comes the second batter that does have 6 home runs, along with 15 runs driven in. Batting 250, guys. There he is, batting 7th, leading off for the Mets. Eduardo Escobar. Anyway, facing, guys, Aaron Nola. Alright, guys, Nola will pitch to Escobar. And that's gonna be a line drive to right center. Racing back, and that's gonna hit off the wall. That's a double to right center, guys. That's why Escobar is good. His average will go up. 5th double by Escobar. That's a double to right center. Good way to hit something. Yeah, guys, Lego games are popular to really enjoy. If you're playing on PlayStation, on the Switch, or on Steam. If you have an account on Steam with your own computer. I mean, Star Wars has always been a big fan of mine. Along with Star Wars. I mean, Star Wars has been a big fan of mine. Lord of the Rings is pretty much some. Pretty much plenty. I think it's the only few I could probably think of. Pirates of the Caribbean, I played a little bit. Maybe not as much to really handle and navigate, but Lego games are pretty much one of the coolest things from a gaming franchise. Because that's going to be a fly ball to right center. He'll make the catch in time. And that's out number 1. Second base will hold, guys, pretty much for the time period. Escobar is a good power hitter. The same with Pete Alonso on the replay. Batting 9th, guys, with 3 homers and 4 runs driven in on the replay. Batting 350. And the main, guys, is too much need to. Right around the second, 1 out. So they're really exciting and enjoyable. Well, guys, Doom Guy, Geralt, and Hawk. Guys, let's check out a minute and 20-second video today. No one will pitch to 2 months. That's going to be a strike on a knuckle. You don't want to have to really enjoy that. Not 2 months to really exaggerate. Strike number 2, guys. 2 months is not too happy. To make sure it's not really so work advantage or any environment. Guys, no one will pitch to 2 months. That's going to be 1 ball and 2 strikes now. So we have something to work with. Not exaggerate either way. As you guys can see, Fortnite Chapter 4. Promises a new beginning in this new trailer. So you got, for most of us, for most of you, millions, maybe like billions who play Fortnite, which I really don't. Today, guys, Fortnite Chapter 4 has been launched. Well, Fortnite's it's only been exactly around for 5 years now. So honestly, to duplicate but not exaggerate, Chapter 4 is available today. Well, you guys can fight for the fate of the island. You guys know what pitch to need to? And that's a walk, guys. Even though the runner will hold on to second base, finally get some to reassert. And strategize. You guys can also check out, while you guys are checking the Fortnite Chapter 4 for a minute and 18 seconds today, our awesome community. We have 375 mods and followers today. You guys can check out the full event with no commentary. That's going to be a line shot to center, guys. That's a base hit to center field. And a run will score. That's a single to center, guys. And a run will score. That's what the Mets really needed today. It gets up with the Braves in first place. And the first score update, guys. And it's 1-0 Mets. Game 1 at City Field. That is a soft single. Oh my goodness. Well, guys, first and third, 1 out. Comes Luis Guillorme. On the replay is 0 for 1. That's going to be a ball and no strike on him. Luis Guillorme, guys, so far on the replay, he's flown out his first time up. So that's to check out, guys. Fortnite Fracture Chapter 3. The entire full finale event. It's only like 18 minutes. So there's been some exciting stuff since Fortnite. It's been one of the best popular games of all time as a free-to-play thing. It really is. Okay, guys, that's going to be a ground ball to left. That's going to be a base hit to left field. And we'll save, and another run will score, guys. Mets finally got it turned on now.
go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes
And
when
it's
you
two,
step in
and
the
so
box
far,
during
guys,
the
it's
game, you get a
2-0
little
Mets.
anxious,
Game
you
one
get
at
away
City
from
Field.
that. But so far, I've seen him
Well, we
stay
haven't seen that
consistent
very
with his
often,
pregame
but
preparation.
it tells a lot of
So
difference,
one out with
lots of
two aboard.
details.
And now it's the polar bear.
But finally has
Pete
something to
Alonso.
work with. It finally
Swings
does.
through that one.
Next up, guys, will be
0-1.
Pete Alonso. His average slots are 214, which is really not much to exaggerate or confirm. He's 0 for 1, guys, on the replay. But runner on at first and second, 2 outs.
Swing and a ball popped up.
And that's going to be a
Stretches
line,
out and
that's going to be a
hauls it
pop
in.
up to right, and he got it. Note to self, guys, that's out number 2 already. Pete Alonso's not too happy that he got that out result. Well, guys, blind superpowers and a
First
Sesame
and
Street
second with
Homans.
2 outs.
The boys,
And now,
as you guys can check out
JD
today,
Davis.
the boys college based spin-off series Zen V gets the first ever look as a trailer.
It's fouled away.
It was only as a movie trailer, guys, for sub. Involving some of the entire thing. You guys know what pitch to JD. Almost a hit by
Pitch is in
pitch.
the dirt.
It's a ball and a
now
strike
it's
for
even
him.
1-1.
As I mentioned earlier in the past, I have not seen The Boys. But I thought it's one of the popular
now
shows of all
1
time.
and 2.
Past and present, back and forth,
But
and
you don't want to take these opportunities for
any
granted.
movie
2
or
outs,
any show
still
that we
lock
do
in
watch.
with a quality at bat.
It's
Driving that
entertaining,
run, you may
romantic,
not have
funny.
another guy in scoring position the rest of this
enjoyable.
ballgame.
If you want to say, as a
Next
TV
one's off the
channel,
plate. Ball
but it
two.
was as a movie channel. Any movies that we watch. It's more entertaining. Well, guys, that's going to be a strikeout for Davis. Did not want it, and the side is retired.
3 innings complete.
So you've got Zen V
It's
and the
Mets
boys
2
having a
and the
collaboration.
Phillies nothing.
See how that really sponsors up? The take order. Well, guys, it's Mets 2, Phillies nothing. Game one at City Field. Top of the fourth
Back here
inning.
at City Field. New inning getting
Alright, guys,
started.
top of the
Now
fourth,
it's
leading off for the
DH,
Phillies
Kyle
now.
Schwarber.
Batting fourth today, guys, on the
Well, after
replay
putting up a
because
nice inning
Schwarber.
on offense, got some
And so
runs
far on the
across,
replay,
this is
he
where
walked
you
his
look for the
first time
starter
up.
to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't
Alright, guys,
give that other team
Sosa
any
sets the
hope.
target. Here's the
You just hope
pitch
that
to
he can get through this inning, get the bats
Schwarber.
back up there while they're hot.
That's a ball and no
And the
strike on
first
him.
pitch misses for ball 1.
Well,
The way to
offense has
pounce,
gotten
but not
going,
go-
and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real
Go back
quick
and
inning,
forth for a
get those
change,
guys
but
back into the
keeps the
dugout
right
so those
position.
bats can stay hot.
Let's see what other news we have today. Hold on. Says over pitch to Schwarber. And that's going to be a strike on him. Probably has something to give.
He's been pitching well, but
Alright, guys,
kind of adjustment the
let's
hitters
check out,
make this second
pretty
time
much
through the
just
order.
a short
We'll
1 minute
know if he's
video.
got really good stuff
It
in
doesn't
this
cross
one
the
or
site
not.
or anything. A-Train and Asper, guys, and pretty much
Next
extras.
offering is
are
down
here.
low.
He needs a quick
What does that
1,
mean?
2,
Check this out
3
for a
this
minute.
time around.
Let's
Last
check
game,
out
threw a lot
Zen
of
V, guys.
pitches.
Mixes the boys and college into one with this new teaser trailer. But guys, A-Train and Asper are going to be, have already been confirmed. Yeah, and it's pretty much the entire first look. You've got Jan Sinclair, Taze Padermo, and PJ Byrne. V-Y, R-N-E. I will say, guys, the season 1 is probably going to do
Next offering
good.
is fouled back.
I mean, the boys has been one of the best series
The 2-2 now.
franchises of all time that I have never watched. But
Swing
and that's going to be a
struck him
strikeout, guys.
out.
Sosa will
And that's
strike
the
him out.
first
Gets Boybron strikes. First out of the
Here's
inning.
the shortstop at
Well,
the
guys,
plate.
Braves are up
Didi
2-0 at the
Gregorius.
Rangers.
Grounded out his
That's
first
something to
time up.
look ahead. Maybe look alive as well. Well, guys, here comes Didi Gregorius on the replay. He's 0 for 1. Well, guys, Sosa will set the target for Didi.
In
That's gonna be a
there
strike
for
for him.
strike 1.
He's pitching well, but not
So you guys can
throwing
check
a
out
ton
the
of first pitch
first look of
strikes.
season
Usually
1
doesn't work
involving
out for
Zen V.
success, but
It's
you
pretty
can
much
never
first
predict
timers.
baseball.
It is.
One down, base
Pretty much
is
in
empty.
general. Feels and believes. Excitement.
And ball 1.
1-1, guys, in total. Alright, guys, I see members today. Hold on, let me go ahead and get this pitch out of the
wind
way.
and pitch.
Sosa will pitch to Didi. That's going to be a foul and a
makes
circle
it
change.
1-2.
It's now 1-2 now. Well, guys, Sosa will pitch to Didi. And that's going to be a
Swing and
strikeout,
miss,
guys.
and he struck
Sosa
him
also gets
out.
Gregorius
2-1.
out on strikes.
Just absolutely rolling
And what
on
do we
the
call, guys,
mound.
for
He's looking
baseball?
very
The
much
2
on his
Ks in a
game
row?
the early parts of this
Back-to-back
one,
strikeouts,
fully
and that's
on
the
the
second
attack
out of the
with these
inning.
hitters.
That's 7
So that's the Isaiah
strikeouts
members
already.
today.
So
Can
he's got a
score
good pace going,
discounts
no
on
doubt.
Game Scoop certs,
2
like
outs,
arcade
base
titles,
is empty.
powering
Nick
arcades, and more.
Castellanos at the plate now.
Involving guys grabbing keys, for example. That's more relative, more interesting. Not abusing
That's in
power
there for
or
strike
anything.
one.
But grab keys, guys, for Cayenne, on-scene master, and special discounts. Pretty much anything else towards if you do a lot of shopping at IGN store. I mean, I do my own sharing when it comes, despite the fact with GameStop and Amazon. I haven't shopped at Walmart for a while, but that's pretty much anything else that's different on it. But usually when it comes to good needs, wantings, and buzzing back and forth every time, so. But special discounts are really nice to really consider. And see how it can really have a nice path. Migration, rather. I got Southern will pitch to Castellanos. He's all for 1 on the replay. That's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. It'll stay 2-2 on the even on the plate. We got Scissor. That's the target. It's the pitch to Nick. 3 balls and 2 strikes now. I think it's only given up the first 2 walks already. But that's pretty much not incredible to watch. We got Scissor will pitch on the full count. Here's the pitch to Nick. And he'll strike him out, guys. 1, 2, 3 inning. Like Scissor does a nice job by giving himself started and press. And pretty much won. Alright guys, we go to bottom of the 4th inning. It is Mets 2, Phillies nothing. Game 1 at City Field. Alright guys, in the 5th batting position today. Bottom of the 4th, leading off for the Mets. Will be Jeff McNeil. So far guys on the replay. He is 0 for 1. He grounded out in the 2nd inning. There's really not much to stand on foil. That's going to be a strike to give him. That McNeil guys had a hard time giving it up. He had 2 strikeouts. 0 for 5 from the replay. That's going to be 1-1 now. Well guys, Noah will set the target to McNeil. But I don't see why not. Anything else that's not a lot of stuff to press or fantasize. That's why I did my own thing last night, you know. While I was at the Christmas parade, she asked me why I was not in it. I'm like, well, I just decided to stay at Subway for a while. To make sure, I mean, I was there last night. I mean, from yesterday in the morning to last night, so I would say probably 7 to 8 hours. I'm like 6. Carlo Hyatt Pera, make a love shout out. How you doing? Some guys like, support, and comment and fall. Oh, awesome give the community. About 375 miles an hour followers. But I did my own thing as anything else. Want to really set something up. There's no pitch to Kanha. And that's going to be a ground ball to left. It's up from third base. Throws the first in time. It's satisfaction. And that's out number 2. He's not too happy, guys, after the ground out from third to first. Here's where you have your good days and you got your bad days between at-bats. Well, guys, here comes Eduardo Escobar. He had a double. He's 1 for 1 on the replay. He's pretty much good. Guys, he'll get a pitch by Nola. That's going to be foul on the knuckle. There's really not much involving the, that's why we don't get a lot of IGN news on the weekends. But pretty much every Saturdays and Sundays, but we'll walk a little bit back and forth. See if there's anything else entertaining. Whatever's more to fit in. That's 1 and 2 now. Bowling has something to really take in. And that's going to be 2 and 2 now. I mean, nice work to always see where that's going to go. We have no more pitch in Eduardo. That's going to be a strikeout, and the inning is over already. That's why they call it 3 outs instead of 2 outs. Alright guys, after 4 innings, Phillies have 1 hit. Mets 2 runs, 3 hits, no outs. And it's Mets 2 guys, Phillies nothing. Game 1 at City Field. On the replay.
We go to the top of the 5th.
Well, guys, top of the 5th. Leading off for the Phillies now. Will be JT Realmuto. He's 0 for 1. He has a strikeout. That's Southern will pass to JT.
And pick up
I'm
a
not sure
run.
what the
Pitch is in there.
I'm not sure what the
Strike
first and
one.
last name of
Pretty
JP
impressive. I haven't
is.
seen that pitch from him much,
I would
but he's got
say
a really
Jacob
good feel when he
Tonsas, maybe
throws it.
like a different name, monument name.
Next offering
That's gonna
is
be 1
way
and 1 now, but
upstairs.
that's more favorable. See what I can really start this more often. Yeah, guys, I did my own thing yesterday, and
That's
just
inside.
get myself warm and pretty much anything else joyful. But I did see Santa Claus doing the parade last night too. So, you guys, people cannot have a holiday parade without the man of all
Next
time, and
pitch
that's
misses.
Santa Claus.
Now 3-1.
Which he's always
For that
watching
guy
over
to
us
come
every
right
time
at you
during the
with
month of
a
December.
fastball,
That's
something
why
in the zone because he
the
does
holidays,
not
guys, are
want
coming
to
up in
allow the
3
leadoff
weeks.
walk.
You guys already recall my
Swing and
next
a
Money in the
miss,
Bank
3
is
and 2
coming up
now.
shortly on
Man, he
Thursday.
was really
I'm looking
tardy on that
to
fastball. Great job of
pretty much
setting him
renew
up
my
by
phone
throwing
bill
the
one more time
curveball.
for this year.
Add some velocity to it on the next
And
pitch, can't
looking
catch up.
to get a Google
Kick the
Play
3-2.
card very shortly, and I don't think there's anything
Big
else,
knock center field.
especially if, I might extend a couple extra seasons on actually PC Baseball on my computer. Now that I'm thinking about
Only
it.
2 hits allowed
that's a
so far
possibility.
tonight, Boog, so I
And
don't
that's a
think
single
that
to center,
one will
guys.
disrupt
Here
his
come the
momentum all
Phillies.
that much. You know, he's really been on
That's a
top
leadoff
of his
single.
game, commanding his
If you
pitches
have a
all
starting
night long.
battle with the team.
Here's Johan
the
Camargo.
start,
Hit
the
it
start,
well, but flied out to
an
the
inning left.
deepest part of the outfield his
Well, guys,
first time.
runner on the
That one's
first,
in there,
nobody out.
0-1.
Next batter is Johan Camargo. He's all 1 guys on the replay. Get flown out in the 3rd inning.
Real Muto.
Saints in
aboard here
position,
at first
not
with
for Alex, but
nobody out.
more to expand. Got Cesar will pitch to Johan.
The next
1 ball
offering
and
misses,
1
and it's
strike
1-1.
in total. You guys have been fed today. Got some city yourselves news. Not a lot of IZ news, as I mentioned. Not very much. Never give up, guys. Never surrender.
And another ball.
And that's gonna be. Felt like that was gonna be a strike. Actually, that was probably a ball, to be honest. Okay, guys, Camargo's 0-1 on the replay.
Righty delivers.
Says it will pitch to Camargo. And that's gonna be another
Liner,
base hit,
base
guys,
hit.
to center field. Here come the
Lead
Phillies
runner
now.
holds up. They're at first and second with nobody
Got a
out.
single to center.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go
Hold on,
back
guys,
to
let me
later
my-
on when this game is
That's the
over.
equipment.
Everything was on time and fluid in that swing.
Anybody can
Got
really
pitched
check
to
out a
get
pretty
the
good
barrel
shot.
on and lined it
And he
in the
does.
center for the knock. Those
He has
always
nobody
feel
out,
good.
first and second. Here
First
comes
and
Bryson
second,
Scott.
no outs.
So Cesar will
digging
pitch
in
to
now
him.
for
That's
Philadelphia,
1 strike on him.
Bryson Stott.
Pretty much nervous, but certain. Guys, already recall my highest likes is 808. In over 6 years on YouTube. Over 4 years on Twitter. And guys, it'll be 7 years
The next
once I
pitch
reach
misses, and the count even 1-1.
7 years on YouTube. In fact, also that's an awesome
Right-hander
gift at the
kick
top of the name
steals,
of this year.
and that one
For
fouled
110
off.
years between 1912 to exactly today. What do you call it? 2022.
Left-hand hitter
And Cesar will
waits.
pitch to Strut. That's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. I thought somebody was hoping to get a K or something. That would have been powerful. That's Max will pitch to Bryson.
Rips that one to right.
I guess that's going to be a fly out to right.
Makes
And he'll
the
make the
grab.
catch, guys.
Runner tags
That's
at
out number
second.
1.
And he
And the one on
moves up
second will
90
go to
feet.
throw.
Runners in
We'll
the
go
corners
without a
now.
throw
One
to
away.
third base. Probably has something to think about. And he hasn't.
Matt Vierling stands in
Now
for
number
the
1.
Phillies.
We got back to the lineup now. Here comes Matt
He's
Verling.
looking for a ground ball
On the
to
replay,
get a
guys,
double
he
play
struck out and grounded
of
out,
this
sadly.
jam.
First and third. On the replay, 1 out. Well, guys, Souza will pitch to Matt. That's going to be a
First
ball
pitch
to give him
just
now.
misses.
I think ultimately
Not much
you wanna
exploration,
tie him up,
but
get the
waits
ball
for its
in
turn.
on the plate so that he can't get the barrel
Yeah,
to
guys,
it and
me is
hit it to the outfield.
1478, and
Next
mine's
offering is in for a
375. I mean, 375 has not changed. No. It has not, but I'm hoping to really go above a little
And
bit.
a pitch.
That Souza will pitch to Matt.
And a count
That's going to be a
1-2.
foul to left field.
Flew open a little bit with that
It'll count as a
shoulder.
strike
Was able to
normally.
Slow his back down just enough to make
Well,
contact
guys,
with
1-2.
that pitch. Keep
Max
the
to
bat alive.
Matt.
And to swing
And he'll
it
strike him
is.
out too, guys.
Huge strikeout
Out number
there.
2 of the
Well,
inning.
that's always the key to
That's why Max Scherzer is a
effective
machine.
pitching is getting
I mean, he
ahead of the
strikes
count,
out
and
anybody
as a
he
pitcher, it
wants.
really allows you to start
He has a
expanding
pretty
the
good
zone.
record
Guys
with
become defensive,
any major
and all of a
team.
sudden, for the hitter, that
Go in
plate
baseball in
starts to get
total.
really wide.
Gets
And what
appreciation.
happens is, because of the pressure,
By Grayson
you end
Rather.
up committing to a pitch as a
Extending it,
batter
and
before you recognize what it is, and that's what
Teamwork
leads to the
can really
strikeout.
fend off a whole
And
lot.
now
I
for the
bet.
Phillies, Jairo Munoz.
My guy's next batter is Munoz. That's going to be a ball to give him.
1-0.
Got something sharp. On the replay, guys, Munoz is 1 for 2. He singled in the 3rd inning. Runner at first and
Runners are
3rd,
occupied with
2
2
outs.
down.
Scherzer will pitch to Euro. That's going to be a foul to left, guys. And that was a Cade's bounce. We don't see that very much often. If it's a foul ball towards the Cades. And that's going to be sad news, guys. That's going to be a foul. Foul's out at home plate. Me too got it. And the side is retired. Alright, guys. Pretty much no change. We got a bottom of the 5th inning, guys. It's Mets 2, Phillies nothing on the replay. Game 1 at Citi Field.
Ready to go for the last half
Mets
of the
trying to
inning.
keep themselves in
Don
shape.
Stick
They're what they
stands
got to do. We're going to put the press on the Atlanta Braves. Because after the Mets are done with the Phillies, guys, the 3-game series at Citi Field on the weekends, on the replay,
pitch.
it's going to be Mets Braves soon. Probably
Swing and a miss as he
within the next
chases
few
that
weeks.
one darting out of the zone.
But it's going to be interesting for the battle for first place. Either the Mets want it more, or the Braves want to stay alive. That's the important thing. Dominic Smith, guys, leads off for the Mets. He's 0 for 1. No one will pitch to Dominic. And that's going to be strike number 2 already.
The hitter early and off
I mean, Dominic
balance
Smith is
on
trying
that
to get
swing. If I'm
the
the
one hit
pitcher,
he
I'm
wants,
taking a
but
little bit more off, see if
he's only
he can
given up
get
2
chase
strikes
something in the
between
dirt.
below. But no one looking to make short work.
Oh, that
And
got
he
away
hit
from
him with the pitch,
Yeah, he's
guys.
going to reach on a hit by pitch.
So that's going to be a leadoff walk.
Well, anytime one of your guys gets drilled,
I mean, a pitcher should not be able to abuse that, especially if it comes to hitting a pitcher or hitting a batter. I mean, normally when it comes to an average line, but a good line. I normally say he hit him with the pitch. We usually breaks a body part, an arm, maybe like its head, to a helmet.
Swings through that one.
But not too much.
As he comes to the plate for the 2nd time today.
We got runner on at first, nobody out. Comes Stumas need to. He's all for 1. Yeah, that's going to be a strike.
Now a check down to first.
Stumas is not
And he
too.
went around. Ruled a
He's not.
swing.
He's not smiling too much when it comes to bring up 2 strikes.
At the
There's
belt
no one
fly.
will set the target to him. That's 1 and 2 now. There you go. One solidify, more response, and see if it will create more distance.
Got him.
And that's a strikeout looking. Dada's vlog, make a love shout out, Dada, how you doing? Make a love shout out to our awesome community. Welcome. 375 miles on our followers.
It's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
How are you?
So the batting
Well,
order
guys,
turns over.
1 out, runner on at
Starling
first.
Marte up to hit.
Comes the man, that's 1 for 2. Comes Star Marte.
First pitch,
That's 1 ball and no
just
strike now.
misses.
On the replay, guys, Star Marte's 1 for 2. Had a run scored and singled. Alright, guys, Cubs up 2-0 to get on the Brewers. Well, guys, no one will pitch to Starling. And that's going to be, that's going to be pop up to right.
Camargo makes the play.
And he makes the
there's
catch
2 away.
to finish it. Out number 2 now. So thank you so much for stopping by. Never give up, guys. Never surrender. Stay awesome, entertained, and always stay motivated. That's why Zach
So
Dawson
on
has a
next for New
gifted
York,
popular name.
Luis
Me, guys, for 110 years
The MO
combined.
for him is contact. A guy
The most
who's gonna
popular name of
deliver
all time from
average,
Titanic.
Not a ton of
2 outs,
power.
guys.
He's
Better on at
looking to hit a
first.
line
Controls
drive somewhere.
Galorme.
Well, that's why it's a team.
He's
When
1
you
for
look
2
at
on
a
the
lineup,
replay.
He's a great 2-hole hitter. Or
And that's
a guy
going to
that you can put at
be,
the bottom to
that's
help
going to
turn
be a
that.
line drive to left field. You'll make the catch.
And
Says
that'll
no
do it.
comments, and the side is
Mets lead
retired.
1, but they're on top 2-0.
Alright, guys, after 5 innings, Phillies 3 hits, Mets 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors. Game 1 at Citi Field, we're at the top of the 6th. It's still 2-0 Mets, guys.
And welcome back. Start of the 6th.
Mets
John
knowing what
Shelby
they
with
gotta
Chris
do.
Singleton. And
We're going to
leading
keep
off,
adding
Bryce
in
Harper.
total.
Right fielder, number 3.
So as stays on the mound, he knows how to get the job done when it comes to getting strikeouts, ground balls, flyouts. To keep the base moving. keep everything else intact and everything else in general.
Scherzer.
Okay, Scherzer will
back to
pitch to
work.
Bryce Harper. He's 0 for 2 on the replay.
And
That's
the
one
first
ball
pitch
now.
misses for ball one.
One
Looking
ball
get
to
something
soak in.
going, this is the guy you want at the
He has
plate.
3
He's been
homers,
great
guys.
this
Tied for
team.
3rd on the
He
replay.
is a
Which is pretty much
professional
good.
hitter.
We got Scherzer
Line
will
to kick
pitch to
the
Harper.
pitch.
And that's
Good
going to be
eye
2
right
balls now.
There. Struggled a little bit.
I don't
this
think a
one.
pitcher so
Couple of
appreciate
strikeouts earlier,
giving
but
up
doing a much
walks
better
instead of
job in this
strikeouts.
at-bat to get ahead and
I mean,
find a
strikeouts
good
are the
hitter's
best way to
count
get
at 2-0.
batters out between 2 good teams. That's going to be a foul ball to
Makes the
right.
count 2
That's going to be a
1.
strike and 2 balls now. But can't complain
Harper,
otherwise.
the count
We got
2
Scherzer
and
will
1.
pitch to Harper.
Liner,
And that's called,
stopped
and that was a
at
line
first.
drive to right, guys. Called by Pete Alonso. But Harper's not happy. And that's the first out of the inning. Alonso does a nice job by
So
grabbing
kicking in,
the
Kyle
bunt of it.
Schwarber.
Well, guys, Max Scherzer will be out of the inning. Saw the Van Energy Field.
And here comes the Mets
All right, guys,
manager
the
to the
pitcher
mound. Pitching
will be
change
headlined
coming.
by the manager for the Mets on the replay. Max Scherzer did decent. When he's pretty much tired and doing his pitch totals. But not too much in theory. I do go back to work tomorrow, guys.
Trevor
You guys should probably
Williams
get God of War
gets
Ragnarok
handed the rock
after
out of
work
the
tomorrow.
pen. And he'll do his best to
Not sure if
hang on to this
I
lead.
don't know if I'll stream
At this point in the
Tuesday.
ball game, we're talking
Because
about middle innings,
well, when I go
and
back to
you need a little
when my
length
phone
out of
makes
this
a return
arm
to bowling after
coming
what
out of
happened
the
with
bullpen. We'll see just
when
how
stupid
many outs
masking
he's
due to
able give the
COVID,
skipper.
and I don't see that being a problem either way. If I'm gonna state if it's red or nothing, I'm like
First
yellow.
pitch, and that's in for a
I'm not sure if it'll be
Well, in this
fair,
one, the
maybe like
offense has
something
sputtered,
tremendous
so he's gotta
different.
find a way to get on,
Doesn't
keep
matter.
the line moving and manufacture at least one run.
Well, guys,
Then
Carlos
maybe you
Williams
get
0
2
for
or
1.
3.
He'll be facing new
The
pitcher
0-1.
Trevor Williams. He will pitch to Kyle.
Swing
That's gonna be a
and
foul and a
attack, but
slider.
it goes foul.
But not much to jeopardize anything. Well, guys, he nods his head.
And the
Williams
pitch.
making the short work. And he'll
Swing
strike
and a
him out,
miss.
guys.
Struck him out.
Trevor Williams does a nice
That's
job
out
striking
number
him
2.
out. Out number 2, guys, of the inning.
Didi
But
Gregorius
better than
steps to the
nothing.
plate.
Summarize and dictate. Well, guys, here comes Didi Gregorius. He's 0 for 2 on the replay. He'll be facing Trevor Williams. Well, guys, Williams will pitch Didi.
Check
That's gonna be a
swing,
check
but he
swing.
went too far.
Still counts as a
0-1.
strike.
Well, this manager
First place,
knows that
guys,
his
for Didi
players are just
Gregorius.
trying to do
He,
too much. Everybody needs to just take a
He's
deep
pretty much
breath, relax,
has good
and let it
4
naturally
home
happen.
runs in total. It's pretty much magnificent. Well, guys, 7 to
Next
Didi.
pitch,
1-1
close
now.
up high.
You want to be patient.
I mean, both of
here.
these
Try
teams
to
know
work
each
a
other
walk
very
if you
well.
can. You've
Back
got
in the
a big
late
power bat
1990s,
behind you in
80s,
the
and
on-deck
70s.
circle, and with 2
All in
outs,
one place.
one swing.
That's Williams for
puts you
pitch
right
to
back in this
Gregorius.
ballgame.
Next
That's
pitch
2 balls
is
and 1
inside,
strike.
And it's 2-1.
No one the starter, guys. Max Scherzer, the starter for anything on the replay.
Righty to the plate.
He only gave up 2 or 3 walks. So that's something to
Swings and fouls.
not
one
visualize and not attack. Have cooperation. But not too many. Well, guys, 2-2 count. Williams walking again to carry on Didi.
off. Next
That's
pitch
3
is
and 2 now.
outside.
No, it's in migration, guys. But has something to curve on a little bit. Well, guys, Williams will pitch to Didi.
Out
That's gonna be a ground ball to short. Escobar is there.
Picks it up.
Goes to the powerful man, Pete
And
Alonso.
that's the third out.
And that's the end of the inning.
Order, 3, 4, 5.
Good way to
Coming up, it's the Mets
put 'em
2
up
and the
and clear the
Phillies
air.
nothing.
Well, guys, we go to bottom of the 6th inning. It's still 2-0 Mets, guys, on the replay. Game 1 at
Back
City
here in
Field.
Queens, bottom of the 6th. And
Well, guys,
stepping
bottom
in
of the
for New
6th
York,
becomes
Pete
the power
Alonso.
hitter with 6 home runs
He's
for
not gonna
Eduardo
get cheated
Escobar
up
today.
there.
No, he's
Getting off
not.
for the Mets, guys,
He's
will be
looking to do
Pete
damage
Alonso.
with every swing
He's
takes.
not having a good day, but still has some to prove. He's off for 2.
And
Well,
a
guys,
pitch.
no one will target to Alonso. That's 1 ball
one
now.
there.
Fall up on the other scores, guys. We normally do. Red Sox up 2-1 at the Orioles.
There's the
That's
strike.
pretty much
This
entertaining.
guy's truly
Blue Jays up
battled
top
when he
4-1,
steps into the
hosting the
box. Only
Astros.
one thing on his mind,
Pretty
seeing
much
that pitch
interesting.
out of the hand and hit it hard.
As long as it's not going to a new penny or going to the snake pit.
And
Well,
he
guys, strike
swings
number
over the
2
top
already.
there.
I mean, I'm not sure what's happening. I mean, Alonso's at 6 home runs, the same with Escobar.
And
And that's a
down on
strikeout
strikes he
looking.
goes. And
Alonso is now
Yeah,
1
that's
for
a tough
3.
pitch to
That's
stay
the
on.
first
You don't
out of the
want to
inning.
get beat inside.
That's
and
a
as you see
tough
that pitch
surprise.
continue to run
I
away
mean, no
from
one
you, by the
barely can
time
get a
it's in the
pin
catcher's
or
mitt, you think it's a
pretty much
ball off the plate away.
pretty much a sock for it seems. It barely got something to handle.
Davis.
Alright guys, here comes JD Davis. He's 0 for 2. No one will pitch to Davis.
And
And that's going to be
swings and
another
misses,
strike.
and it's
Holy
0
cow.
one.
JD Davis guys on the replay. He has struck out and grounded out. He's 0 for 2. Marlins up 4 to 2 guys, hosting the Mariners. Instead of visiting, it's pretty much hosting.
And the right-hander deals. There's a
And that's anything else for that particular moment. 19 hits guys for JD Davis.
A lot better
Third
than trying to
place.
hit the high 90s.
And that's going to be a foul on a sinker. Pretty much does an average job by
the
singing
0-2.
it. No one will pitch to JD.
Got him
That's
looking.
another strikeout,
That's
guys.
the
Back-to-back strikeouts, out number 2.
2 outs, base
But there is no
set.
change on
Now
anything,
here
though.
is Jeff McNeil.
Well, guys, back to the 5th possession comes Steph McNeil. He's 0 for 2 on the replay. No one will pitch to Jeff.
That one to
And that's going to
first.
be a ground ball to the right side of the mound.
Collects,
As he tosses it, he
to
does
the
get the
pitcher
last
covering
out.
the bag.
Gets the first
Over to
base.
the pitcher,
And the
it
side is
over.
retired.
Nothing doing for the Mets.
That's all she wrote,
They hold a
guys.
2-0
Not
lead.
many of them. But remains the same. It stays in the system. We go to top of the 7th, guys. On the replay, Mets up 2-0.
We go to the top
Game
of
one
the
at
seventh. Down the
City
left
Field.
fielder, Nick Castellanos.
Well, guys, top of the 7th. Leading off for the Phillies now. Been Nick Castellanos is 0 for 2 on the replay. Well, guys,
And he deals.
so Rollins will pitch Castellanos. That's
Right
one
through there
strike
for a
now.
strike.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead.
Let's
on a good
solidify.
hitter as well.
Looking to hang
There's a little
tough,
bit more
stay in
confidence
balance,
moving
stay
to
in
the
place.
at-bat.
Probably have more entertaining. See what can really
0-1.
disguise it.
Now
Well, that's 1 ball and 1
1-1.
strike. Now, as far as what I've been doing with baseball yesterday, I mean, pretty much when I was with my Subway family at Subway last night, pretty much from yesterday in the morning towards pretty much most of anything. I did play my 1971 Yankees replay. It was game 1 of a 3-game series on my PC. And that was my Yankees, 4-4 on the replay, taking on the red-hot Baltimore Orioles. Bobby Mercer, guys, it's pretty
Right-handed
much
reliever.
at 3 homers and 13 runs driven in.
The punch out
And that's a
there.
strikeout,
Now
guys.
one away.
Well,
The
you know,
ones
it's gotta
come
be
out on
very
strikes, and he's not
frustrating for this
happy.
guy. He knows the strike
That's
zone
Castellanos. That's Nick
extremely
Castellanos.
well, and you know what? Good
That's the
hitters are
first
not
out of
gonna
the inning.
compromise. He'll take that punch out, but
More
ultimately stick with
solidified,
his plan and
having
have
a
more
deeper
success than
contest.
anything else.
We'll take it. So yeah, guys, my Yankees were up 3-0. The Orioles were 6-1. My 71 Yankees replay on PC
First
Baseball
offering, and it
yesterday.
just misses.
And that opened the door for Baltimore to come back. So, my Yankees were up 4-0. And then, honestly, guys, two homers by the Orioles.
And there's a
But
foul
honestly,
ball.
guys, on my Yankees replay of 71 yesterday, Bobby Mercer
Here's a 1-1.
saw the third home run of the replay. And he
Good eye
did.
in that spot.
So, I know, guys, Bobby Mercer's now on my 71 Yankees replay
The 2-1.
before losing to the Orioles for my Yankees. And that's going to be a line drive to right, and he
Reaching
got
for
it.
and
That was a
breaks
line
it in.
drive to deep right field. And he makes the catch, and that's the second out of the inning. Went right through it, and he got it.
Camargo at the dish.
Well, guys, he did it. 2 outs, guys. Here comes Yohan Camargo. On the replay, it's 1 for 2. Well, guys, Trevor Williams will pitch Camargo. But on that, guys, it was a
On the
good
ground
game
first.
between both. You know,
Into the outfield,
my Yankees
base
lost
hit. So a
6-4,
2-out
I
knock
think.
keeps the inning alive.
So my Yankees are now 4-5 in general.
Didn't take long
That's a
to get
single to
result
right
for
field,
that
guys,
at-bat.
who come
Just
to
one
Phillies.
seen eye base hits through
Looking,
the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit. But
We're gonna keep it
sometimes those can play a role and get you a run.
posterized, creating more
Now the
momentum.
third baseman, Bryson
Maybe
Stott.
something to exercise. Well, guys, here comes Bryson Scott. He's 0 for 1.
Foul ball.
So my Yankees are 4-5, but good thing for my 71 New York replay on my I've actually PC Baseball on my computer. Bobby Mercer leads my Yankees with 3 homers and 13 runs driven in, which that's amazing. So my Yankees have 2 more games at Baltimore,
Camargo off of
and once
first
the
with
Orioles
2
are now
away.
7-1. My Yankees are now 4-5, sadly. We're only losing by 2 runs. It's not the end of
Next
anything.
pitch is popped up.
Well, guys, that's going to be a pop-up to the mound.
Williams
As
makes the
reliever
catch,
pitcher
and
Trevor
that'll do
Williams
it.
makes the catch to
One
finish
left
it,
for
and the side
They're
is
still down.
retired.
It's 2-0.
Not much to really score it. But I did play, I did finish off the racing game for Inside Pitch Baseball. I'm still doing my 1980. But it's still looking good as it is. We got 5 and 7 leading off for the Mets. Will be Mark Conha. Normal pitch to Mark. We're pretty much good to where we're at. You guys only recall of our awesome community. With my next Money in the Bank for Thursday. And remember guys, it's also the same date as the Game Boys are coming up too. That's why I would still see God of War Ragnarok, Elden Ring, Horizon 2 still having a bit of an advantage. But I can still see them being the only finalists to win Game of the Year. I don't see why not. I mean, those are the only 2 games that's probably going to win for this year. That's why my first choice, guys, is God of War Ragnarok. And number 2 is Elden Ring. Horizon 2 probably could, maybe a bit of a threat, but not too much out of it.
At this point in the game,
so it really, I don't think it's going to disturb the kind or anything. It's only going to come down to the top 2 only. Well, guys, that's going to be a fly out to right center. Gets a glove on it. Gets a good grab. Makes the catch, and that's out number 1. Solidify and migrate. But not too much to really settle it. And fuse and bleeds. Waits for its turn. Well, guys, here he comes. Eduardo Escobar. He's 1 for 2. He does have a double on his establishment. Well, guys, Aaron Nola will pinch to Eduardo. And that's gonna be a fly out to left center. Makes a nice grab. Nice work by Escobar, but no one's carry. He makes the catch in time, and that's out number 2. Not very much going on, guys, between runs, but having a lot of catches. The team work can really astound and keep on playing aggressive. I mean, the thing about PC baseball is I like playing aggressive. Usually when a runner on is at first base, who has, nobody out or 1 out, what I normally do is go aggressive. But I do press number 1 on the pitch when it comes to pretty much for a leadoff batter. Or pretty much playing aggressive, doing my 71 Yankees replay, so that's why there's some good options. Well, guys, that's gonna be a line drive to left center, and that gets away from him. That's a base hit to left center.
Into second,
and a solid work, guys, indeed. That's a double to left center. That's work by Dominic Smith, guys, on the replay. Double number 2. Double to left center, guys. Thought somebody was going to get the catch, but dropped it and focused. Pretty much got out of balance. Well, have something to really have a nice vehicle.
So 2 down.
But he got it. Well, guys, 2 outs, Butter on the second. Here comes Numas Nitu. He's all for 1. That's going to be a... Oh, wait a minute. He caught it, guys. Makes a nice dive and catch. And that one, guys, is out as the final out of the inning. 7 innings of work, guys. First have 4 hits, Mets 2 runs, 4 hits, no errors. As we go to top of the 8th already. It is still 2-0 Mets on the replay. Game 1 at Citi Field. Well, guys, top of the 8th, leading off for the Phillies will be Matt Burling. He's all for 3 on the replay. Well, that's Trevor Williams. Will set the target. Here's the pitch to Matt.
That misses off the outside.
That's 1 ball
edge.
now. Has something to really energize more often on it.
And a pitch.
And try to sound some comfortable.
2 balls,
That's
no
2 balls now.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Which is really not much to remain out of anything on it. That's Williams looking for a strike for its hands. And that's going to be a foul to right. That's 1 strike now. Forward gets ahead of it. Gets a look at it. Well, that's Williams sets the sign. Target to Matt. That's going to be 2 strikes and 2 balls now. But I did do a couple. I'm still doing inside pits. I mean, I was going to get back to my 2002 Twins replay last night on my PC. But I haven't gone back to OOTP baseball 23 for a little while. I would probably
Right-hander
say
kick steals.
before I made the
Swing and a
opportunity to
miss,
get actually
and he is
PC
down on
baseball
strikes for the
with a nice
third
basic package.
straight at bat.
That's a strikeout, guys. Nice work by Trevor Williams. Gets him out on strikes. First out of the inning.
It's just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game. I think that guy's got to go
Probably
back
converts
and
it.
really study some video with his hitting coach. Figure out
Out number
how they're
1, guys.
beating him. Make this
Not
adjustment
much showing
really
up
quick,
right
'cause
now.
word will get around the league in a hurry.
But if all he has
And
is
digging in for
objective.
Philadelphia, Jairo
Well, guys, here comes U.S. Menounos
1
on the
for
replay.
3.
He's 1 for 3.
First offering misses the mark.
We got on the replay. Munoz is 1 for 3. He did have a single in the 3rd inning. We're gonna keep it as a sharp shot. Williams to Munoz. That's 1 strike now.
That's strike 1.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one.
Oh, he has
called for a
some to
strike.
really
Probably
hang
go
top and
away,
balance
but
it.
look for him to come back
We got
in there
Royals
and
up
try to
2 to
finish you
1,
off.
hosting the Yankees. Well, Pirates and the Padres, guys, started up at 2. So that's pretty much a good one. We got 1-1 count.
The pitch.
Williams sets the target to Munoz. 2 balls and 1 strike now. You guys can see the difference. I mean, between a pitcher throwing a ball and throwing a strike. It's a different pattern. But different result. We got ground ball to short, Escobar throws to Alonso.
2 down here in the top of the
Gets the
8th.
ground out. Intact. And that, guys, is out number 2. Cardinals up 4 to 1, guys. Cardinals are a pretty good team. After my Mets won 1 out of 3 in total.
Harper for the
Got
4th
Reds
time
up top
tonight.
3 to 1 at
Saying
the
you can't ask
Rockies.
for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes
They're
offensively.
playing as it
He's
is.
the ultimate professional, and it doesn't
pretty
just
much
start
visualize
at
an
game
attack.
time. It starts in the afternoon the way he
Well, guys,
prepares
next
and
batter
gets ready
is
for the
Bryce
ball game.
Harper.
I tell you what,
He lined
his
out hard,
teammates
guys, in the
feed
6th
off
inning.
of the leadership that
His
he
hill is
shows
on the replay.
on
He's
and
0
off
for
the
3.
field.
Keeps the mastermind moving. Grants some separation. We got Williams will pitch to Harper.
First pitch
1 ball now.
just misses.
We're going to get a little bit significant. And keep the entertainment rolling. That's going to be 1 strike now. Probably has a satisfaction. Has more guarantees. My 3rd round's win scene
1-1
was
now.
going to be live today, but apparently recently delayed it till pretty much towards tomorrow.
Now he'll turn for second,
And that's exactly
and it
correct.
gets
So
by him. Now around
my
second,
second vote
going
and my
for
third vote's going to be live together as co-hosts.
He's in there.
So, and that's a good hit, guys. That's a triple to center.
Got a
And here
fastball
come the
middle of
Phillies
plate,
now.
jumped all over it.
Phillies come up
Absolutely
big.
smoked that.
Bryce Harper gets a still triple on the replay. Not even noticing it. That is a triple, guys. I mean, we don't usually get simple hits for a while. I mean, we haven't seen a lot of that. Maybe
Kyle
some of,
Schwarber
plenty of
getting
it,
ready to
some of
hit.
it. Something else going forward. But anything else, I can have a nice profile. Comes Kyle Schwarber, guys, on the replay. He's 0 for 2. Pretty much has carrots. Weather on a 3rd, guys, with 2 outs on the replay.
Harper at third
We're
with 2
gonna have it nice and firm. That's Williams for pitch to Schwarber.
Next pitch
1 ball and
misses
1
outside.
strike now.
And that's ball 1.
Food prices need to come down.
Food prices need to come down soon. Well, I think they probably
The
do.
tying run at the
I mean,
plate.
have you seen any fast food
Swings through
restaurants
Looking very
having the
settled
prices
up
up top
here
or
in the
something?
eighth. More
Or,
out,
I mean,
probably handed off to their closer
or
for the
pretty much
ninth
what
with
they're
at
doing?
least a 2-run lead.
Involving burgers, anything else with fries, meals,
On the ground, out
anything
to
else
short.
that's ringing a bell. Well, guys, ground ball to third, Escobar to
Short
Alonso.
out of the play.
That's a nice
That's out
stop
number
again, of
3.
course.
He's on site from restaurants.
He makes the catch,
Mommy love.
and the inning is over.
Mommy love.
Oh, now we're gonna get somewhere now. Well, guys, we got a bomb in the 8th inning.
Mommy love. Mommy
It's still
love.
2-0 Mets, guys. Game 1.
Mommy love.
Once again.
Mommy love.
Alright, guys, new pitcher for the Phillies will be Cohen Neville. 12th game appearance on the replay. With a
Back here at the
584 around
ballpark,
Davis.
And now the center fielder.
Oh, Polo,
Starling
what are you
Marte.
doing? I mean, these are coming out of our awesome community. They're coming out of Miami, by the way. They're not supposed, buddy.
Mommy love.
They're pretty much good friends.
That's inside.
They're friends.
And it's
I mean, they're
1-0.
friends for our awesome community. We got Sigurd Sorry Marte is 1 for 3. Apology accepted.
Fought off foul.
That's gonna be a foul to right. But Emma Casas, well, they started commenting only. Oh, it's okay. So 9 times out of 10, I mean, yes, yes, food prices are pretty much decent with an average amount of drinks. I mean, drinks are only like $1 if you go to McDonald's or go into Wendy's or go into any fast food place. You can pretty much like having back and forth, maybe like on a normal basis. That's gonna be strike number 2, guys. Would have been a walk. Nope. But yeah, I don't see anything else being out of state. Then that's gonna be a walk, guys. So I'm gonna lean off walk on the replay. As bad as I said. Rosel Ducat, how you doing? Make a lot of shout out. And McConaughey, thank you so much. So do you what about pizza prices? Do you have anything towards pizza prices, like Pizza Hut? What do you call it, Pizza Hut? What do you call it, Little Caesars? Maybe Thanos or something? I mean, pizza's always been one of my favorite items of all time since I was a kid. And that's going to be a ground ball to second. And that's going to be out number 1, guys. Goes second without a throw. Yeah, pizza from scratch, too. I mean, people order pizzas whenever it comes to online or going to Walmart, you know? Like Red Baron, yeah, guys, you've got Red Baron, you've got, you know, hand-tossed pizzas. All the ingredients have increased in prices. I think that's pretty much very well trained. Now, people get upset or try see what's going on with the prices. It also does include tax, too. It really does. Mavi, Toma, Vlog, make a love shout out. Thank you so much. How are you? 375 mods and our followers. That's 2 balls and no strike, guys. Right around a second. 1 out. Better than nothing in the hole 4. That's with 2 balls. Neville will pitch to Alonso. That's gonna be a foul on a 2-seamer. Probably would I mean, he probably had something to really get on course.
The count 2-1.
And that's gonna be strike 2, guys. Peter Alonso has not had a good day. His average drops to 208. Zane Fukano, thank you so much, brother. How you doing? We've lost in 2 strikes, so staying up. But on that, guys, yeah, it's really eventful migration. Guys, Neville will pitch to Alonso. That's going to be a foul to right field. But it will hold on a second as normal as possible. And guys, never give up. Never surrender. And that's a walk.
How big a deal is that walk?
I mean, usually a pitcher is always getting second tired. 5, Polo in the chat says, 5 pounds of flour used to cost $5, but it's now 8. I think that's ridiculous, too. How people can really not spend that high, but don't really get it, you know? Don't have the understanding on it. Don't really how much they can pay. And, I mean, that's also including tax, too. Polo, it really does include that, too. But as long as no one has to buy sugar on online websites. And once they do not, but it's pretty much up to the people here in the United States, here in OHIO or any state, or pretty much in any other country. So it's pretty much whatever. That's a ground ball to left, guys. It's going to be a base hit to left field. And a run will score. Look at that. That's a single to left field, guys. And a run will score. Updated score, guys, on the replay. Right now, guys, it's 3-0 Mets. Mets could be a threat, guys, on the replay. Towards the first place Braves. But the Mets never go down without a fight sometimes. But not much often. That's the biggest increase, because apparently a lot of wheat is from the Ukraine. It's cool, though, because I've never been as rich as I am now. I mean, that's why I work in the factory every Monday through Friday. minus
And he
holidays,
swings
like,
and misses at the
you
initial
know,
offer.
Thanksgiving and Christmas time, also New Year's. But not too much.
Runners at first
I
and
just go in
second
and
with one
buy
gone.
whatever I want. I used to worry about price and budget. Yep. People need to worry about budgets, about how much they're spending, as long as no one's showing off
That
or
one
anything.
pushed foul out of play off to the left.
As long as they paid the rightful price.
So glad that's the past.
But it's like, as long as it's not slowing down with COVID or anything. And that's going to be a strikeout.
Two down.
My pro phase or something. Manny Makune, make a left shout out. How you doing? Welcome to our awesome community. About 375 mods and our followers. How are you? I haven't talked to Ann Albert for a while. I wonder how she's doing. I mean, is she good
So first
on the
and
community?
second with 2 outs. So up
I mean,
next
I
for
used to
New
dump
York,
into live
Mark
streams a
Cannon.
different amount of time, but she's a good creator.
Swings
She's
through
nice
that
to talk
one.
to.
0-1.
This is
Oh, really?
MLB.
Oh, never mind. Ooh. Ann, what the hell happened to you?
2 outs.
By the way, guys,
Base runners at
376
first and
mods.
second.
And over 6 years on YouTube, and over 4 years on Twitter.
On
Well,
the
guys, ground ball to
short,
short, that's an ender.
Gregorius
Throws
picks
to
it up.
second base.
That is the inning.
And the side.
But the RBI
is
single pushes
retired.
across a run. Last chance
Well, guys, after
coming up
8
for the
innings, Phillies 5 hits, no errors. Mets 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors. It is Mets 3 guys, Phillies nothing. Game 1 at Chase Field on the replay. So what happened with
All
you,
set for the
Ann?
start of the inning.
Something
Here's
happened with
Didi
your
now.
normal account?
The Phils
Or was there a
in
broken
striking
heart
distance,
that
but
was
have some work to do.
being above
Logan
average? I mean, we've seen plenty of people saying anything. But not much exactly.
So they turn to Edwin Diaz.
Alright
out
guys,
of the
new
pen.
pitcher for the Mets
And he'll
right
feature
now
a
on the
hard
replay
slider to work
will be the
off his
closer,
fastball.
Edwin Diaz. Game number 8 for him. Yes, 12 strikeouts, 4 walks, but no ERA though. That's pretty good. Well guys, the answer pitch to Didi.
That's a
He is
strike.
0 for 3 guys on the
Strike
replay.
round. Diaz. He's known as
So
a
we're
reliever
facing
that excels
Edwin
in really
Diaz.
tough
Edwin Diaz is a
situations,
good
those high-leverage
close.
spots. It seems
He was a
like he's
nice
at his
closer
best in these
pitcher.
situations,
If
and
you have a
obviously
good
the
closer
ability
for
to
the
get the
Saints.
strikeout factors in.
Yeah guys, my highest months
the
now.
0-1.
For over 6 years on YouTube.
And a foul ball.
Paulo, check this out.
Yeah, there's certain guys
You know,
that
4 years on
expect
Twitter.
to come in and dominate.
I
and
used to
they
have
see
375
the
this
challenge,
already
the battle
today.
just a little
Because
bit
Ambot made
differently.
a new
They
account.
trust their stuff, and they believe
It's gonna
that
be
their
a
stuff
pop-up
is
to left
better
center.
than that guy standing in the
One of our
batter's box, what his
SY makes
swing,
it.
what his ability is.
That's out number 1 now.
Ranging back into the outfield, there's
Get ready
part of
guys.
it saying, hey, where you at?
376 mods. That's really incredible now. We're good to see you back, Ann. That's why I gave you a nice rents to
The mental approach
take on
is
and
a big factor
bring
too,
balance.
isn't it?
Yeah, Boog,
Guys,
it
Diaz
is.
will
And,
pitch
you
to
know,
Nick
for each guy,
Castellanos.
it can be a
He's
little
0 for
different.
3.
Some people consciously
He
work
gives
on
up a slider.
focusing, slowing things down, breathing techniques, and then there's some
That's why any
players that
closer
are just
pitcher is
natural
probably
and they
phenomenal.
just seem to be
Been
more
like
composed
great
and
by
less excitable.
pitching at this
Next one
point.
misses 1-1.
Pretty much has a good example, but has more astoundment, like Grayson.
And a pitch.
That's the answer pitch to Nick.
And the
2 balls
slider
and 1
just misses.
strike goal
A
now.
lot of times with relievers,
Long as it's not
they just
out-singled
like
the
to get
bonus
amped
ball.
up, and they're not really looking
Throwing a
to
strike is
try
fair.
and slow it down, right? They're just trying to get
And
home.
yeah,
Yeah, and perhaps
my opponent gets to make
that
over 2
hitter
guys to
a little
bowling
hyper
after
and make him more aggressive, and
after
that
getting
way,
done wearing a
with
stupid
Borrego,
mask
change
after
speeds, he's
after
out
the
front
December
just a
1st
little
was
bit.
done. This was this past
Good plate
Thursday.
appearance there.
And that's a
Able to
walk,
take the
guys.
walk.
Actually, this
Boog,
past
do you
Saturday.
think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we
And
gave
here
you
come the
enough
Phillies,
bats?
guys.
Ooh, that's a good question.
Cannot settle in.
If they gave the
Cannot
pitcher
bring the balance
a full scouting
above it.
report on me, yes, I think I could
So
draw
guys,
a
expanded JT Real Muto on the replays
just
1 for
hack it
3.
like you
They'll be
used to.
facing Edwin
Yeah, and
Diaz.
it's same, just like
Runner
that,
on
yeah.
at first, 1 out. Diaz will pitch to JT.
Grounded to third.
Ground ball to
Could be
left, guys.
2.
Double
To
play.
second,
Throws to
that's
second.
1.
Throws to first.
Double
Bye-bye.
play. And that's the ball game.
And the Mets have 2 wins in a row, guys, on the replay. Actually, broke that loss. And here comes.
Nice win for these guys today.
And the
A
words when it
shutout
comes
in this
to
one,
having the only
3-0
runs by a
our
team.
final score. For
The
Chris
team would be like,
Singleton and our entire crew
I
here
mean,
at MLB
reaching out
The
to
Show,
first place
thanks for
team,
stopping by.
saying,
I'm John Shambi.
hello,
Talk to you
anybody
soon.
home? So the Mets, guys, are officially on the replay. My Mets are now 15 and 11. So I'm always trying to creep. And the Braves are in first place right now. I think the Braves won, I think. But I haven't checked. But no home runs today. Wow. So 7 save guys for Edwin Diaz. Like so it's now 4-0. All my Mets every weekend. Oh my goodness. What I had to suffer injury. Alright guys, before we get to live scores, guys, remember, next stream, you guys will receive God of War Ragnarok, a new episode tomorrow. Tomorrow after work.
The Mets combined to give up just 5
Not sure what I'm
hits
doing
as they
tomorrow
defeated
night.
the
I
visiting
mean,
Fightin' Phils
I go back to work in the
3-0.
morning if I
The
have to
Atlanta
work in the
Braves
back,
combined
or
for a 4-hitter
pretty
as
much
they grabbed
anything
the
else
win
just
over the
follow
Rangers in
suit.
Arlington, 4-2.
Gathering, or
Jesus
see
Sanchez
whatever
added
happens
3
in
RBIs
the
to his total,
basis
helping lead the
position.
Marlins to a win over Seattle 5-3.
So if I
Tyler
don't stream
Estrada had a home run and 3
Tuesday, I don't know. If I
RBIs as
had
the
to guess,
Giants grabbed
maybe
one for the
not.
Nationals 9-3.
But
Rowdy
my 11 I'm looking
Tellez
to have
played
2
at
hours
5
tonight
on the
instead of
day
1
with
hour,
2
because
big
1 hour is
flies,
not
leading the
enough.
Brewers to a win over the
Never
Cubs
is. But
7-4.
we're
The
hoping.
Pittsburgh Pirates bested the visiting
11 I
Padres
plan to get back to
3-2.
what we're doing
The St.
since
Louis Cardinals
it's
had
been
12 hits as a
a
team
bit over
as they took
25
down
years
the
since
visiting
Titanic's been
Diamondbacks
out.
8-2. The
So
Cincinnati
we're hoping I'm
Reds
looking to have
launched
2
3 home
hours and
runs as
have
they took care of the Rocks in
get
Colorado
something to
4-2.
smooth things out,
The Tigers
cooperate
amassed
more,
14
and
hits in the game as they
have
pushed
anything
past the
else. We have
Dodgers
no
at Chavez
problems
Ravine
to
6-3.
go
Tyler
above
Thornburg
anything.
collected
But
his first ever W at
like
the
I
big
said,
league
guys, God of
level
War
as Minnesota took
Ragnarok.
care of the Rays
You'll see that tomorrow
3-2.
morning. Tomorrow
Alek
after
Manoah
work, same
got his
time, same
third win this
channel.
season, helping
We're gonna see
Toronto
where
beat
we're at.
Houston 4-2.
I think we'll
The
probably
Red
have
Sox
off to a
beat
good
the O's
start.
in Baltimore 4-1.
But DOW Ragnarok, guys,
Lance Lynn collected
is
win
got for
number
Game of the
3
Year
this
coming
year
up
as
on
the
the
White
8th
Sox
and
were
the Game
victorious
Awards
against the Angels
pay-per-view
3-2.
event.
The Kansas City
Premium live
Royals
event.
allowed only 5 hits in the
If you guys
game
are
as
looking
they
to watch the
defeated the
Game
visiting
Awards,
Yankees 4-2. The
we
Cleveland
can
Guardians
watch it on
combined for
YouTube,
4 total
Twitter,
home runs as they took
IGN,
an extra innings
and also
victory
on
over the
Twitch. But
Athletics
my answer does not go
12-5.
on Twitch a whole lot
And that's what's
anymore.
going on around baseball.
I mean,
heading into
Twitch is
today's
nothing
action.
for me.
Join us again
Especially
tomorrow for
Mr.
more updates
Nobody.
from around Major
Mr.
League
Nobody
Baseball.
or some user on YouTube on Twitch. So I usually don't do anything on that, but I would rather watch it on YouTube or on Twitter. Or maybe on IGN. So it's a good thing I'm keeping guys infoed and posted. But alright guys, as far as live scores go right now, let's see how the players did and the teams did. Remember guys, I start with the road team first. And then I start with the home team with one last record. See what team won and lost. So guys, let's see what we got for our awesome community. For our 376 mods and our followers. Check this out. Well, guys, the Pirates beat the Padres today, 3-2, and 11 good innings of extra. 2-1. And on the replay, guys, the Padres had 6 hits, and the Pirates had 7. Combined total, guys, is 13 in general. So win number 5 today, guys, for the Pirates. Pirates are now 5-22, crossing the Padres to 15-12. Not much to really assert for anything, but that's why it's usually fast paced. Like Grayson, have everything else in order, and balance like anything else to do around here. As long as there's not another host that can host a game show. Like Zane Lynch, guys, from so what do you call it, the weakest link, surpassing and Robertson. And also Razor's Philbin involving Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. So it's really done and handled. But yeah, guys, the Padres swapped to 15-12 with the loss. Pretty much had a good game. As you guys can see for the Padres, Gresham ran for Mazzara in the 10th inning today. Manny Machado had a double. 2 RBI home run, guys, by Luke Voigt. And Cosmo had a hit by Pitts. Double plays by Zirkzee Profar and Mazzara today. And winning with a total of runs today, getting their 5th win on the replay for baseball every weekend. My Mets guys are 15-11. Got ourselves a little more momentum right now. Creeping up on the first place Atlanta Braves right now. So, for the 5-22 guys, for the Pirates, Hayes batted for Marsnick in the 9th. Longwood Park in the 9th over Gamble. I mean, Gamble took over that. Cruz guys got a double for 2 runs driven in. Swinski had a bunt. Double play for Cruz and Tang. Ryan Vogelbach got a stolen base to finish it. Alright guys, Trevor Manillo was the starter today for the 15 and 12 Padres, and Keller for the Pirates. On the replay, guys, Keller did not get the win. But the one that was a reliever today was Crow. Moves up to 2-1 on the replay for the 5 and 22 Pirates. Pirates need to do a lot of that. I mean, even though a team is not as hot as it is, but or as thick or as anything else responsible for it, but needs to really get something under control. See if it can realize and get back in better shape. But yeah, guys, Keller was the starter today. Pretty much, he did alright, and pretty much an average with the win for the 5 and 22 Pirates. On the replay, guys, got 4 hits.
Appear eventually.
There's pretty much some bad news involving that. Apparently, I have to wait another stupid 30 days again. Why? I mean, I tried to do it last night. And prior to that, since I have to wait another 32 between ad changes. I mean, yesterday was going to be my only shot after talking with Vivian, so I'm hoping to get back to Super Chats, singles, and thanks soon. I mean, I would love nothing more. But now I can't do it. I have to wait another stupid 32 days.
KK.
I mean, it's been disapproved again. So I'll probably stay monetized for a while. Depending whatever brings, whatever it brings or has something else to comply. But we'll see what happens. But yeah, guys, 4 hits, 7 strikeouts, a walk, and 2 runs earned. With an average of 231. Also, guys, brought in Flitzer, Stratton, and Crow with second overall win. But yeah, guys, did not get the loss. Stratton drops to 0-2 as a pitcher reliever for the 15 and 12 Padres. So Manillo did alright, but strikeouts are the best way to get the players out on an opponent team. Whether it's on the road, at a home stadium, home plate, or anything else in general. So with that in mind, guys, Manillo on the replay had 4 hits, 8 strikeouts, 4 walks, only 2 runs earned. But did not get the loss, guys, for the 15 and 12 Padres. With a below average of 586, was brought in Garcia, and lost for Statman. In total, and Swiss. Alright, guys, the Marlins stopped the Mariners. The Marlins beat the Mariners, guys, 5-3. By 2 runs, but this was a good game in general. Check this out, guys. 2-1, 2-2-1. And on the replay, guys, for baseball every weekend. Only my Mets to take control. The Mariners, on the replay, guys, Mariners had 10 hits. Marlins had 9 and 1. Total, guys, is 19 hits, but no errors, but only just 1 in total. So guys, the Marlins keep up with my Mets. 15-11 with a nice win. Banishing the Mariners to 16-10. Pretty much another good run, too. For our awesome community. And your favorite popular creator, guys, me and Zach Dawson. Never give up, never surrender. Hold on a second. Hold on, what am I looking up for a minute? Because there we go. Also, what else I was looking up. But never mind. But yeah, guys, the win goes to the 15. The win goes to the Marlins, guys, moving to 15-11. And on the replay, guys, the Mariners dropped to 16-10. And on the replay, double each, guys, by Rodriguez and France. 3 RBIs for Crawford, France, and Suarez. Fraser got a stolen base. And the win today, guys, with a nice victory for the 15-11 Mariners. Tout the same record for my Mets, by the way. Pretty much for the time period till next weekend. Chris, guys, had 2 doubles. One for Rojas and Aguilar. Triple and a home run, guys, for Sanchez with 3 runs driven in. One for Henry, De La Cruz double play. Alright, guys, here we go. I think it's Stephon Gilbert was the starting pitcher for the 16-10 Marlins. And the starter for the Marlins is Lopez.
KKKKK.
Okay, there we go. Paulo, what are you typing? Anything in general or anything average and more traditional or something? But not too many?
Experimenting.
Oh, experimenting. It's okay. So guys, the win goes to Lopez. Going up to his first 5 starts today. 4 wins and 1 loss. It's actually a pretty good record
Playing with
to start out for the 15-11 Marlins. And on the replay, guys, he got 9 hits, 3 strikeouts, 2 walks and runs, with a good average of 143. Aspect of letters. It's okay. You got...
I'm high AFRN.
Can't complain, buddy. It's pretty much better than being left to right, but keeping it straight and firm. But yeah, guys, that also brought in Souza, Bender, Bass, and a good save, guys. Number 9 as usual for Floro. With good strikeouts of 3 today. The loss, guys, goes to Gilbert for the 16-10 Marlins. Pretty much would have been decent, but had an alright stat sheet though. With no problems, that's more affected. So guys, Gilbert's mops a 2-1 and start. Gets a loss for the 16-10 Mariners. And on the replay, guys, 8 hits under hits made the difference. With 8 hits, 6 strikeouts was good. A walk and 4 runs earned with a 4.06 around average. Wasn't brought in Sato and Munoz. 1 hit, guys, with a run and 2 strikeouts only. Defender set and completed. Alright, guys, the both Sox beat the Orioles today 4-1. With a nice win to really climb back to the settings quite a bit, but needs to have more motivation. Or pretty much activate, rather. So, guys, you've got 1, 1, 2, and 1. And on the replay, guys, Red Sox had 9 hits, 1 error. Orioles had 6 and 2. Total of errors is 3, and hits is 15. So with that win, guys, the Sox are officially 9 and 18, beating out the Orioles at 10 and 16. It's really not usual. So the loss, guys, goes to the Orioles, dropping us 10 and 16. Win number 9 for the Ball Sox up to 9 and 18 on the replay. 26 of the games. That's why the full game length is 162. To see how much of an advantage of how long it really keeps it together, and see if it really shows up for it. So the win, guys, the Red Sox are officially 9 and 18, and on the replay, Bogarts had a solo shot. So I have a story, guys, had a 2-run homer. Cordell got a double play. Bogarts an error. And losing for just 1 run to Master. Probably needs stuff to work on ahead of time, but still a lot of baseball left. For the 10 and 16 losing Orioles today, but it was easier, maybe like hard. Mel Casagas had the only solo shot today. Double play for Mullins and Urias.
And love to you.
Wisdom, justice, and love to you. Oh, thank you, Paulo. I appreciate it. Well, guys, Mato had an error today. Well, guys, Alberti was a starting pitcher for the 9 and 18 Red Sox, and for the Orioles, Wells. 1 and 2 start, guys, for Wells. Got the loss as a starter for the 10 and 16 Orioles, which is not very fond, but pretty much as a metaphor, maybe like a different form, structure. Probably had something to really had to get something to bring together. Done it together, but have something driving in. Been driving in, but not going insane, rather. But it's more to really see what was going to be up for grabs. So, guys, Wells drops to 1 and 2 as a starter on the replay. Gets a loss for the 10 and 16 Orioles towards his death toll. He had 3 strikeouts, guys, a run and 7 hits with a 265. Not too bad of an average. Those guys brought in Bautista, Austin Wolf, and Aiken. Win number 1, guys, for Alberti. Nice work by the 9 and 18 Red Sox in his first 4 starts. First 4 starts were better than nothing. Well, finally gets the first win on the column today. And he did it. I mean, the best way to get the jitters out, but probably had some to locate so far for baseball every weekend. So, guys, Verdi is now 1-3 as a starter for the 9-18 Red Sox for the time period. And 4 hits, guys, along with strikeouts, 2 walks, and 1 run earned. With a standard average of 308. Also, guys, brought in Stratum, Robles, and save number 4 for Barnes. Just 1 hit to finalize it, and does not look back. Alright, guys, the Blue Jays had a nice game. The Blue Jays beat the Astros 4-2. 1-1 to 1-1. And on the replay, guys, I mean, any 2 good teams that are more favorable. Between runs, hits, anything else to really have fun and get back to the basics. The Astros had 8 hits, guys, 9 hits and 2 outs for the Blue Jays. 2 outs in total and 17 hits to mix and match. So the win, guys, the Blue Jays are now 16-11 on the replay. All of the Astros are 15-11. Not too much to really cover. I mean, good stuff to cover either way. Long as it's only half a mile away. Pretty much multiple time. Pretty much all year, maybe like all month. Maybe like any day to really achieve. And have something for the greatest, maybe like something more kind. Well, really to have a good, massive scene for our awesome community. Remember, guys, the Mons is 376. And also combined with our followers together. So, guys, the Astros are up to 15-11 on the replay. And a win for the Blue Jays makes it 16-11 so far. And for the Astros today, guys, Alvarez had a double. On the replay, Siri had a triple. Tiger had a solo shot. Hit by a pitch by Alvarez and Castro. Pingan Diaz double play. Caught stealing by Diaz today. And winning by a nice warm cushion with a nice W. For the 16-11 Blue Jays today, check this out. Double A's guys by 4 players. Guerrero Jr., George Springer, Hernandez, Bichetti. 2 RBIs by Guerrero Jr. Bunt and double play by Bichetti. Sadly mistaken. Espanol and Guerrero Jr. had an error. Some base by Guerrero as well. So, guys, Justin Verlander is a massive starter. He was starting today for the 15-11 Astros, and Manoah for the Blue Jays. Second loss, guys, goes to Justin Verlander, drops to 4-2 on the replay for the 15-11 Astros. I mean, Justin Verlander is pretty good too. He's one of those guys that pitches very well, has more to astound. Pretty much knows exactly what he's doing, trying to get the strikeouts, the ground balls, and goes with something different for a change, but Justin Verlander, guys, is not the same without the Tigers, but he pretty much done anything else that's really to do, having good performances, good win-loss records, or maybe something else that is more to do anything for it. But it's more to really, so one step at a time, rather, for our awesome community. So, guys, the loss goes to Justin Verlander for the 15-11 Astros. And on the replay, he got 6 hits, guys, 3 strikeouts, 2 walks, 4 runs earned. I would say it's still a good average of 225. Let's guys bought his nearest and Stanek. Hit and a strikeout. Manoah, guys, improves to 3-1 after securing his 3rd win in a row. With a nice tap for the 16-11 Blue Jays. Nice work on the replay as well. So we had something to swipe in and swipe out. And more to take more sensitivity. Or activity, rather. More sharp, more entertaining. Creating good balance together. So, guys, 3rd good win for Manoah. Quits to 3-1. The universe is a fascinating place. It is. Between the planets. And the United States, Earth, Saturn, Jupiter, Neptune. I mean, I used to learn science a long time ago. But it's been a long time. It's usually more to experience, involving social studies between history. So, guys, on the replay, guys, he had 8 hits, 6 strikeouts, a walk, and 2 runs earned. With a 265 around average, Austin brought in Romano and save number 7. By good work by Simba together.
Is the universe. We are fascinating.
Authenticating? Oh, yeah. Yeah, we're fascinating. Pretty much good with a stronger power. Which I know we are today. A stronger power, strong existence. Stronger with anything for it. Alright guys, the Twins beat the Rays 3-2. 1-1-1, 1-1. And on the replay, guys, for baseball every weekend. A bit over 2 hours, so a little more than that. So you guys can see the Twins had 9 hits along with the Rays. No errors behind them. It's pretty good. Combined total of hits, guys, in total on the replay is 18. And good spraying and praying. So guys, both teams are 15-11 now. A win for the Twins is now officially 15-11. Dropping the Rays to 15-11. So the win, guys, makes the Twins to 15 wins and 11 losses. Dropping the Rays the same record. And so far, guys, on the replay for the Twins today. Byron Buxton ran for LeBlanc in the 8th. LeBlanc had a double. Home run these guys solo shot by Kepler and Correa. Pretty much the only thing that's left. And pretty much losing in a close fashion. But a terrible, we're having tears doing below the eyelids. For the 15-11 Rays, guys, for the loss. Gilmore, guys, had a double. And same thing. Toyin Mike Zunio had a solo shot each. Brandon Phillips, guys, got a stolen base and caught stealing with an outage. Alright, guys, Son Gray was the starter today for the 15-11 Twins. And for the Rays, McClanahan. Or McClanahan. I think it's McClanahan or McClanahan. With the MC. That's the first 2 letters. Pretty much 1 or 2 letters total. So McClanahan, guys, did not get the loss today. But pretty much had Fleming get the loss for the 15-11 Rays. And on the replay, guys, I would say he did 7 innings of work. He had 4 hits, guys, 6 strikeouts, and a run earned. But thank goodness no walks. Because walks is not the best way to prevent a team from losing. You know, trying to get a decent performance, trying to get a nice win. Because you win some and lose some. Whatever baseball team you're cheering for. Here in the United States, a major league. You've got American League and National only. So guys, also brought in Adam in the first loss for Fleming. As a reliever. Gray did decent. No strikeouts for him. But Dornberg, guys, won as a reliever. Gets his first win for the 15-11 Twins with a nice victory lap. But did very well. Did quite okay, but would have had strikeouts that could really mess up good cooperation. Pretty much would have had more to probably would have had more to really see what I was going to come down to. So that would have been more to see where that was going to go. So guys, on the replay, he had 7 hits, 2 runs earned, with a 215 around average. Not too shabby. Also guys, brought in Pagden, Thornburg for his first win, a 10th save for Duran, a hit, and a good strikeout, with a pretty good 90 average to finish it up. Alright guys, same thing. White Sox beat the Angels 3-2. 1-1 and 3. And on the replay, guys, we'll get to that in just a second. So I want to double check some real quick. Okay, guys, let's double check for a second. So that's not what I want. Never mind. Alright, guys, the Angels had 10 hits. White Sox had 9. Combined total on the replay. What do you call it? Just 19. For our awesome community. So the win, guys, goes to the White Sox. Starts to move up and regroup towards 13-13 today. Kicking the Angels to 16-11. This is really not much to sell for it. So you've got 3-2 and then 3-2. Which is pretty much back-to-back, but cannot appreciate more often, but more to really transition and take its style. By Grayson. And more to solidify. pretty much have satisfaction guaranteed for it. So guys, on the replay, Angels dropped to 16-11 so far on the replay for the time period. Warren batted for Anthony Rendon in the 8th. And Mike Trout batted for Lagares in the 9th inning. Well, guys, Ado had a triple. Cover boy, Santino Altani got a nice home run. Wade got a bunt. Lagares still on base. And pretty much with a nice satisfaction guaranteed of securing the win for the 13-13 Chicago White Sox, guys. Mandic guys got a double. Mandic also got 2 runs serving in. But pretty much interesting. Well, guys, Nick Syndergaard on the replay was the starter for the 16-11 Angels, and Len for the White Sox. So Syndergaard drops to 1-2 as a starter on the replay, guys, for the 16-11 Angels right now. So you got 20 games up top, then 26 at the bottom, between road and anything else that's more to draw. Tends to more comfort though. And continue its motivation, continue its balance and performances. So guys, so the guys left to 1-2 on the replay with the loss in the third start for the 6-11 Angels. 9 hits, guys, 2 strikeouts, a walk, 3 runs earned, with a below average of 675. Once the guys brought in Berea and Lope of a strikeout. Nice win, guys, by Lynn. Gets a cruise and turns for the 13-13 White Sox. Something to really improve. It's like it's not about who you're facing as a pitcher, if you have a winning team or a losing team. It's all about doing the best you can, having something entertaining for yourself as a pitcher. You know, just trying to do the best you can. Don't worry about what the other pitcher's doing between an opponent team or pretty much on a road team, or an away team, or home team. As long as you win for your home team the most. So 3-2 start, guys, for Lynn. Nice W for the 13-13 White Sox. He had 7 hits, guys, on the replay, 5 strikeouts, a walk, and 2 runs earned, with an all-around average of 340. With guys butting Kelly, Ruiz, Graveman, saved number 8, guys, by Hendricks with a hit and a nice-looking strikeout. Alright, guys, the Braves are still in first place. They don't care what my Mets are doing, as the Braves, guys, beat the Rangers 4-2. 2-2, 1-1. So on the replay, guys, the first place Braves had 8 hits, 1 error. Rangers had 4. But I am not really surprised at all. Well, my Mets are 15-11, guys. Time with the Marlins. But the Marlins should not be playing either. Same with my Mets either. Come on, total offense, guys, on the replay for awesome community is only 12. So the Atlanta Braves, guys, with the win, it's officially 17-10. After giving the loss only by 2 runs yesterday. Floating by the Rangers to 9-18 on the replay. So the win, guys, goes to the Braves, still in first place, up to 17-10 for now. But my Mets and also the Atlanta Braves, the Marlins will have something to say rather, but not if the Mets get there. So the W, guys, goes to 17-10 Braves, still the number 1 seed. Ronald Acuna Jr., guys, had a 2-run homer, and Duvall had a sacrifice fly. Matt Olson got an error today. And losing by only having sorted, rather. Check this out, guys. On the replay, for the 9-18 Rangers, Garcia ran for Calhoun. Well, you're a very nice guy. Now, Paulo, let me ask you this right now. Do you honestly think Zach Dawson is one of the most popular names of all time between any movie, especially with Titanic? I mean, I've seen plenty of people change their name. They can change anything they want, but I'm not changing anything anytime soon. Maybe not ever. But I'm keeping it as it is. You know, for one awesome community with your favorite popular host, me, guys, Zach Dawson. It's not 375 months and over 6 years on YouTube, and also 4 on Twitter. It's now 376. But that's a pretty good achievement. It really is. So it's more to stand out, more entertainment, more popularity, having likes, views. You guys have been awesome, loving, caring, and very trustworthy. And
Name.
hey, damn right it is, Paulo. It's very sweet. That's why it's the most popular name of all time for everybody that comes in. All right, guys. Clobberson batted for Simeon in the ninth. Corey Seager had a double, solo shot by Tavares. All right, guys. David Bryant was the starter today for the 17-10 for the Bees of the Atlanta Braves. So in first place, and Perez, guys, for the Rangers. 2-3 loss goes to Perez for the 9-18 Rangers. Outs. This is not the end of anything to cooperate the most out of it, but can we live better than that? But that's something that really needs to have something moving. Pretty much have fewer hits but more strikeouts. But no walks either way. That's why if you're having runs that are earned between the starting pitcher, that means that starter has to be out of there. Having a reliever to get your team back in it. That's pretty much good strategy. So guys, Perez swaps to 2-3 for the loss so far for the 9-18 Rangers. On the replay, he had 8 hits, 3 strikeouts, and 4 runs earned, with 396 average together. Also, guys brought in Bars, and Barlow with a strikeout each. Nice work, guys, by Wright. Keeps the W for the 17-10 first place Braves. But my Mets guys will have something to say about that. That's the important thing for the upcoming weekends. Remember, guys, we got Christmas coming up in about 3 weeks. So I'm pretty much off work. I have days off from work from the factory. But I do go back tomorrow, so I don't see anything else being concerning. Rather, anything else that's more entertaining. But keep the cats in the balance. Between my 11 nights Fizo getting married and get Fizo engagement. Which is why, guys, I still have my package from Amazon to deliver. That's why my love and I are hoping, instead of doing 1 day mail, but keep it at 2 hours exactly. So that's pretty much the pretty good plan to reach. Keep it at 2, because 1 hour is never good enough. When you have somebody you love and spending the rest of your lives together, that's just about 1 person, but only keeping it at 2 at a time. So guys, nice win for Wright, his 4th start. It proves a 3-1 for the 17-10 first place Braves. He had 3 hits, guys, on the replay. Pretty good size of strikeouts with 9. A walk and a run for 368 around average. And save number 11 for Mentor with a strikeout. But the walks won't matter either way. Alright, guys, also, the Royals beat the Yankees too, guys, 4-2. 1-1, 2-2. Got more to solidify. Pretty much signifying phonology, mythology, psychology, or anything for it. So, guys, on the replay, Yankees had 5 hits, Royals had 9, combined total of 14 in general. So the win today, guys, goes to the Royals, jumping up to 12-14. Is it the way over the Yankees to 18-9? Yankees still have a pretty good record, though. Pretty much for now.
Hi, host watching Silbert from
Medell, Mixbog, make a love shout out. How you doing? About 376 mods and our followers. Yeah, Bobby Love sees a very beautiful creator. She's an awesome creator today. She's entertaining, she's awesome, grateful. Better announcing to really see what really makes an awesome community. Like I said, guys, Zach Dawson isn't called for popular name of all time. And that's me. For 110 years, from 1912 to this year of 2022. As long as it has more to transition. For more to have more popularity, likes, views, and comments. A lot of support. So the loss, guys, goes to the Yankees, dropping to 18-9 on the replay. For the Royals, get a 12th win. Jumps up to 12-14. Now the replay, guys, for the Yankees. Flavor had a double. Two nice shots, guys, with 2 RBIs, with two homers in total by Takao Stanton. And so Rizzo had a stolen base. And winning by a nice competitive of a few runs to take in. Thank you, Madell. The river is rising. And more to soak in. So guys, a W in total for the 12 and 14 Royals today. 2 doubles by Lopez, 1 for Taylor and Went Merrifield. Double for Riva, RBIs by Lopez, Taylor, Rivera, and Merrifield. By pitch by Lopez, sadly. Taylor got a stolen base. Well, guys, Juan Acordes Jr. was the starting pitcher today for the 18-9 Yankees. And for the Royals, Zach Greinke. Zach Greinke is a beast, guys. He got a second win, top of his 2 losses.
Mommy love.
Badoo, Joanna Marie, make a love shout out. Yeah, Mommy Love is really nice. That's why I'm gonna go ahead and turn on all notifications when she's live every morning. Don't know how long she goes live though, but she's very sweet. I'm welcome to take it. As long as we're not singing Man in Black with Will Smith. So guys, Zach Greinke moves to 2-2 for a nice win as a starter for the 12 and 14 Royals. And on the replay, guys, 5 hits, along with strikeouts, along with 2 walks and runs earned. With an all-rate average, or below it, most likely guys below 454. Also guys put in Sambolo for 8th save. Good way to astound it.
Mommy love.
Perez, make a love shout out. How you doing? About 376 mods and our followers. How are you? Welcome. Cordes Jr. guys swaps to 2-4 in a 6th start in a row with the 18-9 red hot Yankees. I mean, that's why you've got your Red Sox and Yankees. You've got your Royals, Tigers. You've got your Mets, Braves, and Mets, Marlins. And also the Nationals, too. Which is really not much often to really see what that's going to cover overall in the replay. I mean, most teams want more wins instead of losses to really get the job done. So, guys, on the replay, he has 6 hits, 3 strikeouts. Gets the loss for the 18-9 Yankees. We got 6 hits, 3 strikeouts, 2 walks, 4 runs earned. We have an average of 302. Also got Spartan, Luti, and the other reliever. To really slow and balanced, but keeps it aggressive and not above average very often. Alright guys, the Brewers. We got a nice win today. As they paved the way over the Cubs today to really modify and more to handle the entire thing. So on the replay, guys, Cubs had 12 hits, Brewers had 9. And they got plant Zach for awesome community. Not 20, but 21. So the win, guys, belongs to the Brewers. Moving up to 15-12. Dropping low for the Cubs to 16-10. Which is really not very often either. But more to really transition and keep it nice and straight. Nice and straight, guys, for our awesome community. Along with your favorite popular creator, we got Zach Dawson. Never give up, guys. Never surrender. So, the Brewers, guys, move to 15-12. Cubs lose it to 16-10. And on the replay, guys, Madrigal had a double. 2 doubles for him. He had 2 RBIs. Ortega got a bunt and a run scored. Double play for Contreras and Morel. 2 doubles for Jonathan Villa, so he had a good opportunity. And getting a nice win, guys, on the replay for the 15-12 Brewers. Lorenzo King, guys, got a double. 2 homers, 5 runs driven in for Tolowitz. He's having a good season. Con Juan got a solo. Bunt for Urias. Also stolen base. Caught stealing for Kristen, guys, Yelich. Well, guys, Marco Stroman was the starter today for the 16-10 Cubbies, and Woodruff for the Brewers. No win, guys, for Woodruff, but Believer got his first win. Gets a nice job, gets a nice handful for the 15-12 Brewers. Looks like I was going to lose my throat for a minute. But to let you guys know, my opponent has search this morning. And I think I think she'll probably get some cleaning done after that. But she wants me for 2 hours after 3 days, so we'll still put on really something to that for sure. I mean, love always comes first. That's why I live stream once a day instead of doing a double. I mean, if I do a double, where are the 2 hours at between my love and I? So guys, Waterworth was the starter, but God got the win as a reliever with his first win with no loss for the 15-12 Brewers. It's a nice W. So guys, the starter had 7 hits, 5 strikeouts, 2 walks, 4 runs earned, with a 4.67 average. Was the guy's first win for God. Williams saved number 6 for Hatter, 2 strikeouts and 3 hits only. Oh, cleansing in. Wow. That's a surprise. Solomon guys did not get the loss, but he was he had an alright start for the 16-10 Cubs.
Yesterday, not so much.
Yeah, yesterday was alright, but today, it's not too bad today, the way it is. I mean, for the temps, so that is, but, yeah, weather-wise, yes. I mean, here in the state of Ohio, it's only like in the 40s and 50s. But it's supposed to only get up to 40. I think like 40 or 41 today. But I know that on Wednesday, my love and I go back to cheerleading between 5 to 6. So you guys should have The Last of Us Part 1 by then. That's why you guys get 95 minutes plus any game I do for every Tuesday and Wednesdays exactly. So yeah, it's supposed to be 50 by Wednesday. Then we'll get a lot of crappy rain this week. But cool though. So guys, on the replay, he had 5 hits, 9 strikeouts, but no loss for Stroman for the 16-10 Cubs. It was Killian. Those guys spotted 2 walks, 4 runs earned, with a 309 around average. Loss for Killian, and Newcomb came in with 2 walks and just 1 strikeout. And total of that one, guys, is only 10 instead of 9. Well, almost done, guys. The Cardinals improved their winning ways. Beat D-backs 8-2. 1-1 guys, 2-1-1-4. As long as it's not the bingo numbers. I mean, the numbers if you're playing bingo, perhaps. I mean, bingo's a fun, number picking game. If you're playing with friends, having a good host, and knowing what they're doing, too. I mean, you know what they're doing, and that's exactly what people want to see. Have awesome stuff. Having a very popular name. We got Zach Dawson in total. It's really something else for it. For 110 years combined. And also having an awesome community. Well, guys, the D-backs had 6 hits, 3 errors. Cardinals had 12. Total of 18, but 3 hours so for it. And magnificence. So the win, guys, goes to the Redbirds. Excusing the Redbirds to 16-10. Dropping the D-backs 11-16.
I also rediscovered.
Yeah, the Cardinals are somewhat red hot right now. Paulo says, I also rediscovered caffeine.
Turns out.
I mean, that's why there's caffeine.
Normal.
I mean, caffeine is normal too. That's why light is better than dark for me. You know, not having stomach aches or going either way. As long as they're good the way you're having. I mean, whatever's a good taste, it's more to really keep your health moving, keep it in good hands, and keep it good in spirit with God and the Lord. But it makes you feel normal what it does. Yeah, mood boost, definitely. Mind boost, brain control. I mean, you've got 2 controls. You've got brain, yeah, energy boost, definitely. To help people work out and exercise. Whatever's good for anybody. So guys, the loss goes to the D-backs to 11-16. Well, the Cardinals win to 16-10. But then guys on the replay had a double. Rojas had a solo shot for the loss for the 11-16 D-backs. Walker had a sacrifice fly, rubber run scored. 2 errors by Marte, 1 for Smith. And winning in a nice fashion. For the 16-10 Cardinals today. Nolan Moreno, guys, had a double with Sosa and O'Neill. So shot by Goldsmith. 2 runs driven in for O'Neill. Bunt by Nitzer and Oreno. Stone base for Paul Goldsmith today. Alright guys, Brian Kelly was the starter today for the 11 and 16 D-backs, and for the Redbirds, Zach Flattery. Zach Flattery, guys, moves to 4 and 2 on the replay. Got a nice cursing, got a nice applause for the 16 and 10 Cardinals. And on the replay, guys, he had 5 hits, 3 strikeouts, along with walks and 2 runs earned, with a good average of 210. Also brought in Whitley. Get to watch a new Saturday Night Live today. Oh, really? Do we know anything on the new one, or no? I mean, I haven't paid attention to Saturday Night Live. I mean, you had pretty good hosts. You've got my idol, Seth MacFarlane. I don't think Liam Neeson ever hosted. Jim Carrey probably hosted, and I think there's one more. I believe we know, guys, there's one more. I mean, Seth MacFarlane, Russell Crowe, maybe, but I'm not sure. Kelly, guys, with the launch starts to 1 and 3. But I mean, Saturday Night Live's been around since the 1970s, 1980s, rather. But I don't know. I mean, comedians, action, shooting, actors, horror actors. I'm not sure if Neve Campbell did it. I mean, maybe coming out of Scream. But guys, Kelly spots to 1 and 3 for the loss. For the 11 and 16 D-backs on the season replay. And so far, guys, on the replay, he had 6 hits, 3 strikeouts only, 2 walks, and 1 run earned, with an average of 356. Also, guys brought in Zach Davies and Smith. 2 hits and only 3 strikeouts to really take its total and balance. Alright, guys, the Redbirds beat the Rockies 4-2. 3-1, 1-1. And on the replay, guys, for baseball every Saturdays and Sundays, over 2 hours plus. The Red Machine, guys, the Red Machine Reds had 7 hits, 1 error, while the Rockies had 6 hits and 1 error. 2 errors, guys, in total, and the hits, 13 for Awesome Community. So, win number 10 for the Reds drives them to 10 and 16, dropping the Rockies to 13 and 13. So a nice win, good performance, but has something to really balance and take its balance, takes its momentum and takes its experience to another level. So not too bad. So the win, guys, goes to the Reds to 10 and 16 on the replay on the weekends. On the replay, guys, Moustakas had a triple, Tommy Pham had a solo shot with India, and a 2-run shot by Moustakas. El Madrid, guys, had an error. Sinzel caught stealing. And losing in a short fashion, but by notice. For the 13 and 13 Rockies, guys, on the replay, Mike McMahon had a double with Hillard, solo shot by Iglesias, RBI by Danza and sacrifice fly. Cron got a double play. An error by Diaz. Well, guys, Castillo was the starter today for the 10 and 16 Reds. And, okay, happy birthday. Somebody has a birthday on Facebook, but happy birthday, brother. Thank you so much. So, Gamba, guys, drops his 3rd loss right now for the 13 and 13 Rockies. The set free, take its balance, takes its toll. As long as no one is singing, I'll post a number 9. What we already know is it was already a 90s hit. I mean, it was a pretty good hit single. I don't think Queen did it. Don't think Pink Floyd did it. I'm pretty sure one active rock metal group did it. Not prior to the holidays. So guys, on the replay, Gambard drops to 2 and 3 in his 5th start in a row for the 13 and 13 Rockies with the loss today for approval. 3 hits, guys, a strikeout, 3 runs earned, with an all-right average of 4. Those guys won Colomb and Tsatson. Nice win, guys, by Castillo. Gets a nice win for the 10 and 16 Reds. I mean, I usually call them Red Machine. Red Machine, like a fire truck, a fire engine, or Well, I don't think a police car is not one of them, especially if it's prior to anything else. Well, awesome community. So, guys, Castillo and his fourth star moves to 2-2 on the replay with a nice job win for the 10-16 Reds. He had 4 hits, 1 with strikeouts, and a walk. With an average of 305. Once the guys brought in Sia and Sims with his 4th save. Had a walk and 2 strikeouts, which that's okay with me. And also for the rest of us, for 376 mods and our followers. Well, guys, the Guardians get a big win today. Beating the Athletics 12-5. Check this out, guys. 2-2-7. 3-2. A monstrous win for the Guardians. And on the replay, guys, the Guardians had 18 hits. Athletics had 8. Too much for one team. But really going aggressive today. Total hits, guys, is 26. So the Guardians, guys, move up to 11-16. On a nice replay in general. Driving the Athletics to a terrible 8-19 record on the replay. So nice win in general. No painkiller towards a pill. Having a water. Maybe Alka-Seltzer. Maybe something else that's more to acquire. Maybe something else to drive it in. So the win, guys, goes to the Guardians, making them 11-16 on the replay. Sasneo, guys, had 2 doubles, 1 for Miller. Solo Son eats, guys, by Straw, Ramirez. Grand Slam by Reyes. 3 RBIs by Miller. 2 on side by Rocio. Sacrifice 5 by Reyes. Straw, Quan, Reyes, and Jimenez, guys, got stolen base. But Rocio caught stealing today. And losing in a terrible result today. Terrible summary. For the 8-19 Athletics, guys, on the replay. Forget got a double, and Holy had the home run with 5 runs driven in today. No much to be had for it. Well, guys, Adam Seville was the starting pitcher for the 11-16 Guardians, and for the Athletics, Phil Blackburn. Blackburn did not get the loss, guys, but the second loss goes to Selman. Drops to 0-2 for the 8-19 Athletics. But slow but steady. But more to really, get some to really strain something out. And really try to occupy often more. And performance-wise. So guys, on the replay, he had 6 hits, 2 strikeouts only. A walk and a run. With a still pretty good average of 175. The guys brought in Pruitt, Savinio, Puke. Selman got the loss. Topeka, Fado, and Cloric. Seville, guys, was the starter, but did alright, and a victory for the 11-16 Guardians. But he did not get the win, guys. Cleese got it. So that was a nice job for him. Nice win for him, guys, for the 11-16 Guardians. And on the replay, guys, for the starter. At 6 hits, 5 strikeouts, though. A walk and 3 runs earned. With a 371 around average. The guys brought in Los Santos, and the first win for Cleese. 2 hits, a run, a walk, and 2 strikeouts. 3 average is not so bad. Something that's flawless and charming. Well, guys, the Tigers beat the Dodgers 6-3 on the replay. 2-2-2, 2-1. Remember, guys, keep your heads up, stay entertained, stay awesome, and always stay good. Pretty much great, but better than good, often. On the replay, guys, Tigers had 14 hits with 1 error. Same with the Dodgers with no errors for 14. Combined total for our awesome community, 28. Good luck, good coverage, and good, outstanding performances. So the win, guys, goes to the Tigers. Moves the Tigers up to 16-11. Surpassing the Dodgers to 15-11.
Hey, bro.
Polo Locu's here. My brother Leon, how you doing, sir? Sorry, my future fiance's not in the chat right now. She's got church this morning. Well, we're not gonna have 2 hours tonight, though. Before I get my butt back to work in the morning. Tomorrow's Monday, so. But you guys will still have God of War Ragnarok. So I have it 3 to 4 days a week. I'm gonna try to see when I want to do a new episode of Yakuza Like a Dragon. Well, that game might be done. So that way I can put another game in. I may still want to do that in return, but How are you, Leon? It's good to see you, buddy. For our 376 mods and our followers. Yeah, Leon is a really nice guy. Known each other for a long time. Well, guys, the W goes to the Tigers. Makes it 16-11 on the replay. Reyes had a double E's guys with Meadows, Scope, Castro, and Haas. 2 RBIs by Hill. By guys by Reyes, Bias, error. And losing in a good game in general. And occupy the most out of it. For the 15-11 Dodgers today. For on the replay. Double E's guys by Lou, Smokey Betts, Smith, and Alberto. Betts had an RBI with Alberto. Bellinger got a double play. Caught stealing by Taylor. Alright, guys. Ivan Rodriguez was a starter for the 6-11 Tigers. And for the Dodgers, the legendary pitcher that will also go in the Hall of Fame. That's Clayton Kershaw. First guys for Clayton Kershaw for the 15-11 LA Dodgers today. Sorry for not being on phone. Being booty, getting a new phone in a few days. It's okay. What kind of phone are you going to be having, Leon? I mean, my good brother. I've actually had my Galaxy A51 for almost 2 years. If I had to guess, it's been like over a year now. But coming up on, yeah, it's been over a year now. So, besides, I had to get a couple of good upgrades for my phone exactly. So, usually a phone would need an upgrade and pretty much have new apps, new classifications. New upgrades. See what has been added. Added in general, but more to entertain. So, guys, the loss goes to Clayton Kershaw. Swaps in the 2-1 as a pretty good starter. For the 15-11 Dodgers, had 9 hits, 4 strikeouts, and runs. With an average of 385. Was going to spot in Haney and Bickford. But the win goes to guys Rodriguez as a good starter for the 16-11 Tigers. Tigers are a traditional team. Well, he has and always should be. I mean, not what it could do, but what it always should do. Keep it more balanced, well in place, and more to take in. But having a new phone, guys, is good. So that way you can play any games you want, play any emulators. Leon says, I ordered Galaxy a few days, so get it this week. But at least it'll be good for you. Are you looking forward to that, to anything on that phone? Is it under Straight Talk, Sprint, Verizon, anything else to name a few? On the replay, guys, first win for Rodriguez for the 16-11 Tigers. He had 7 hits, 3 strikeouts, 5 walks only, 1 run earned with a 375 odd average. Odd average together. Also, guys, brought in Vest, Fulmer, and Kaplan saved number 8. With just 1 hit to finish it off. Alright, guys, the last one. Giants beat the Nationals 9-3. Give me 1 second here. The more drive in and not go insane. Alright, guys, Giants win by 6, beat the Nationals 9-3. 1-1-1, 4-4-1. On the replay, guys, the Nationals and 8 hits, 1 error. Giants 9 hits and 2 errors. 3 errors and 17 hits to finish it. So the win, guys, goes to the Giants. On the replay, Giants are now 13-13, excusing the Nationals for 13-14. So the Nationals, with the loss, makes it 13-14 only on the record. And for the Nationals today, guys, Escobar got a double. Hernandez got a solo shot. Soto got a run scored and a sacrifice fly. Set for SF. Hernandez got an error. 2 stolen bases by Joseph Strange Gordon. Good name. And caught stealing by Escobar. Well, guys, with a pretty good win today on the replay. For the 13-13 Giants. Lestella got a double. 3-run shot, guys, along with Peterson with a strider, guys, for awesome community. Error by Peterson and Flores. Sweater and Brandon Bell got a caught stealing today. Well, guys, Danny Espanol was the starting pitcher for the 13 and 14 Nationals,
Spectrum
and
Spectrum
was something like that. It was like 35 because they cable service for cable service 135. So, well, having a new phone is it's better than nothing. I mean, as long as people know how to handle one, for contacts, playing games on apps, researching, looking at strategies. If you're playing Final Fantasy, Assassin's Creed, sports, or whatever. But I've had tons of phones that had a broken screen, and pretty much every single phone I had and my phones were always coming out of Straight Talk. So, I mean, it's usually for what it is, and to really enjoy and entertain yourself, while also listening to music on YouTube, if you have a nice account on it. So, 35 or 135 in US, you cannot beat a price like that, but it's good to really go from there, anytime on a good basis. They're working on a screen technology that won't break. Oh, sweet. Do we know when that's going to be accepted, Polo? I mean, do we know when that's going to be coming in? I mean, we don't know when that's going to be. Probably soon.
More flexible, actually.
So, guys, more flexible, actually. Oh, that's good. Let's see how that's going to bring in. But I think it should be good. Alright, guys, the win goes to Rodon, the 3 and 2, for the 13 and 13 Giants. And on the replay, he had 7 hits, 5 strikeouts, 2 walks, and runs earned, with a below average of 498. Let me go ahead and pull up the D word. There we go. Well, guys, the loss goes to Espanol to 1 and 2. They L for the 13 and 14 Nationals. So that way my Mets don't have to worry about much of anything. But once to really research and really when it's going to be left-handed. Between left-handed, two-handed, or always righty. So it's pretty much anything else that's more official and identical and handling it. So the last guys goes to Spangle. And the third start drops to 1 and 2 on the replay. For the 13 and 14 Nationals. 5 hits, 3 strikeouts, guys, 4 walks and runs. With 341 around average. Also got spot in 2 Fault, Rainey, Clay, and Edwards. So guys, my Mets are back in it, 15-11. So my Mets need to keep doing what they're doing against the Atlanta Braves. I mean, it looks like the Braves won't line up right now. Coming up my Mets, get back to going back and forth. So we'll see. So my Mets guys got 2 more games hosting the Phillies. It's gonna be Chris Bassett next weekend, taking on Zach Wheeler. And Carlos Carrasco versus Ranger Suarez. Alright guys, that's going to be a wrap for me today. I will be back tomorrow after work, same time, same channel. You guys already recall we're going to be doing a new episode of God of War Ragnarok tomorrow after work. But I do go back tomorrow in the morning, on Monday. And we're going to get back to where we're at. Real quick, Leon says, I was playing Super Mario World. I got self-stock in a block. It was in another block. It sold out unlimited 1-ups and 1-up fountain. Oh, really? Wow. I mean, Super Mario World is one of the best games I've ever played. Came out for Nintendo, came out of the Super NES, and I mean, the Mario games are the best the way they are. They really are. I haven't played Super Mario World in like ages, but that game was really fun. I mean, you have the best 2 rivals. You've got Mario taking on Bowser. Luigi's not doing a single thing, but he's been crazy, but not doing much of anything. But the mission it's trying to rescue the princess from Bowser, to be honest. It's like if you see a Mario game, Mario has to do the same objective between tricks and also traps. But I mean, Super Mario World is one of the best games of all time. Played from Nintendo, like anything else. But yeah, guys, next stream, I'll be back tomorrow for our awesome Get the Community, favorite popular creator, Zach Dawson. I'll be back tomorrow after work. That's why I've got about Ragnarok. Baseball will be back next weekend. Pretty much on a normal basis every morning. And that's every Saturdays and Sundays. Don't know when Yakuza is going to be getting the new one. I mean, I was hoping to have it soon, but I don't know when. But still 1 to 2 days a week. But if you guys want to catch more in baseball, my Mets are still in number 2, but look out Marlins. You guys can hit that like button, support button, and comment. Remember guys, love, support, and respect is always the key. Stay positive and loyal, and now is power. We'll be meet and greet new community members, guys, for our 376 miles and our followers, one step at a time. Zach Dawson is an awesome, gifted popular name for 110 years from Titanic, from 1912 to this year of 2022. Anytime we manage to meet new community members, guys, new companions, all we got to do is stay awesome, follow and share and follow. On Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and Reddit, my TikTok, and Snapchat. If you guys have an account on Twitter, follow me, guys. Share me out. Zach Dawson. Over 4 years active for the one app. Over 6 years on YouTube in total. And my love and I. You guys already understand the total. 1,988. 12 days away, guys, till we hit 2,000. So my love and I were looking to have a couple big plans once we celebrate our 2,000s. Super Saiyan Zach, oh, get out of here, Leon. I would be Super Saiyan, but I haven't played Dragon Ball Z for a long time, ever since the PS2 and Xbox. I don't know if I'll play one next year. My main focus, guys, is sports and RPGs like Final Fantasy, Assassin's Creed, God of War, and Mass Effect. I know Mass Effect Legendary Edition's coming up as one of the final PS Plus games for this month of this year. So, and I think we're going to be having some interesting stuff for 2023, beginning of January. But we'll see what happens and gets notified and infoed. But all you guys need to do is inform your name and how long you've been active on Twitter, and thus follow and share, guys, one step at a time. We'll be meet and greet new friends and community members. You guys have an account on Instagram, check out Kevin. 5 years on his first account, and 2 with over 2 years. We got each other on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Reddit. No TikTok or Snapchat, just to name the other. If you guys want likes, support, comments, views, watch hours, popularity. I still want to give my watch hours back, but we're gonna wait another stupid 30 days again. So, I mean, it finally would have gone done yesterday, but it's going to have to wait until probably at the end of this year. I mean, there's a possibility. It won't be until probably beginning of January. And I'll still be monetized no matter what happens. So, but if you guys want popularity, check out Kevin. 5 years on his first account and 2 on the second one. He's off 24/7. Check him out, along with Sorty and my second road's Hana, and Running Egg almost 24 hours, 7 days a week. Remember, guys, I will be back tomorrow after work, same time, same channel. We're going to get an episode of God of War Ragnarok. I don't know if I'm live streaming Tuesday after bowling. I probably will I probably will not. Wednesday after cheerleading, it's a maybe. It all depends how tired I am, but it's also the same time as what do you call it, basketball, 8 to 9:30. My opponent's the only one that's doing basketball for our future. Well, somebody recommended that would I ever do basketball for Special Olympics? I'm like, down the road, but I'm not real sure. But it feels like I could do it sometime, but I'm only keeping on 2 things: bowling and cheerleading. But cheerleading's coming up Wednesday, so that's coming up 5 to 6 this week. So we'll keep you guys infoed and see what happens from here on out. Remember, guys, love, support, and respect is the key. Stay positive and loyal, and now it's power. Well, we meet and greet our awesome creators and our community members. The most very important thing is we watch videos in full, like, support, and comment, follow and share. Me out, guys, Zach Dawson on Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and Reddit. And you guys can vote a land of 38. Grace Helmet at 14 by 24. You guys have a wonderful day. I will see you guys tomorrow after work. Same time, same channel. We're going to get a little more deep on God of War Ragnarok. It's every 3 to 4 days a week. We're with Yakuza 1 to 2. Baseball every weekend. House of Golf is probably going to be done or something. Thank you, Polo. You guys have a wonderful weekend. I'll see you guys tomorrow after work. I do go back to work tomorrow morning at the factory. Same time, same channel, and then let's see where we're at on Ragnarok. I still see that winning game of the year. If not, Elden Ring. Horizon 2 is pretty much in my top 3. But I've never had an opportunity to buy it, though. Keep you guys infoed and posted. But have a wonderful weekend, guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Same time, same channel. Be good, be kind, and love one another. Keep your heads up, stay focused, stay awesome. Loving, caring, and very supportive for our awesome community and your favorite popular creator. Me guys, Zach Dawson for 110. Until then, I will see you guys in